Manny, what's up? Pro winners, what's Yeah, man. My bad, y'all. I'm tired, man. Yeah, I had a long day at work. Fifth Element live right now. He live right now talking shit about me to four people. He literally got four people in his chat right now talking shit. Last time I talked to four people in my chat, it was my first live stream. I had at least four or five, I had at least 10 people in my chat with my first live stream, bro. Motherfuckers didn't even know who I was. I had at least 10 people in the chat. Don't nobody listen to him. That shit, that shit a dub. You see that Hassan just went over there, cussed his bitch ass out for reporting my page. Yeah, and that's some sissy shit right there, bro. You reporting people videos. You think you can make videos on everybody else as soon as somebody do something to you, you want to report the video. You asked for this. You asked for this, bro. That's how you know he a sucker. That's some sucker shit. I ain't reporting none of the videos where you were slandering me, coming up with all types of lies. You slandered me tonight. I could report that. I ain't do that shit. Hold on. I'm about to check it now. I ain't do that shit. You a cornball. You dish some. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This is fire, Jaded. This is fire. How you going to dish out smoke, and then when the smoke gets dished back to you, when the smoke comes back to you, when you start choking off the smoke that you dished out, you want to report people videos. What type shit is that, bro? What type shit is that? Who does that? You make videos starting problems with people, right? And then when you get some shit that you don't like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let me show you this picture. Hold on, I gotta put it in the chat so I can put it up. Hold on, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show him. Manny. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on, give me a sec. I gotta put it in the chat so I can put it up. Hold on. I'm gonna show him. This who this nigga look like. Hey Arnold ass nigga, bro. This who this nigga look like. This the new this the new. Hold on, I forgot to put it in the chat. Hold on. This fifth element right here. Hold up. Let me make sure it pop up. Hold on. Let me. This fifth element right here, y'all. This fifth element right here. This fifth element. From now on, this fifth element, the black Hey Arnold, aka Macaulay Culkin's stepdad. This is fifth element right here. The black Hey Arnold, aka Macaulay Culkin's stepdad. Yeah, I put him over his own. I threw him through the ice wall. I ain't throw him over it. I threw him through it. Head first. He the black Hey Arnold. Doug Dimmadale ass nigga. Doug Dimmadale. With the Dimmadome. That's fifth element from here on out. He's the black Hey Arnold, aka Macaulay Culkin's stepdad. This nigga was literally talking shit about niggas. Yeah, that's fifth. That's fifth. That's that he the new that's what we call him now. The black Hey Arnold, aka Macaulay Culkin's stepdad. That nigga can see what he hearing. If he shake his head, his ears will slap his eyes. This nigga was literally, hold on, let me show y'all. This nigga was literally talking to four people. How you talking shit about somebody to four fucking people? Where is it at? Yeah, here we go. Tree hugging ass nigga. You talking shit about people to four people, bro. Look, you can see the number. Hold on, let me move this. This is the number. Four fucking people. You've been alive for an hour. An hour and some change. Talking to four people. But fuck him. That's not who we came here to talk about today. We came here to talk about Hassan and Umar. All three of them niggas getting cooked tonight. I found an Umar cartoon that's hilarious. So let me drop this intro and we go ahead and get this thing started. Get the ball rolling.
MIG going crazy. I've been out of my body, but I've been doing fine. I've been stacking my cash, I'm working overtime. Taking drugs, I told my twin go pull another line. I've been praying to my God that all my kidneys fine. Stacking money, stay ready, this life shit not a race. In the real nigga category when they nominate. Been a hustler since birth, I cannot just jog in place. Yeah, my aura so big it be hard to hide my face. Ain't no checking me, I'm super fly, ain't no catching me. I be trying to stay up on my grind, bad bitches testing me. Old friends getting mad, I leveled up, they ain't getting next to me. Some shit we don't get to choose, and this rap shit is my destiny. Pour it up and I sip, just spilled lean up on my kicks. Took a Canadian to the trench, she got out with different kind of stitch. I do shit that these niggas wish. Took a nigga bitch and fucked her in the whip. These niggas hating, I don't even trip. Dripping on a hater, I be sick. Coming for it all, trying to get paid. Know I'm from the trenches, you ain't crime paid. Gotta thank God he had my days. Stay up all in route like Jamar Chase. Take it to the top like I'm dead rough.
What's up with your family? It's your boy. Ooh, I still got that YP pimple right there. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You are now tuned in to Rim Rum TV. Y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Definitely subscribe. Do that. Do me a favor. Today, we are here to talk about two people. I ain't have room in the title to put the whole thing in there. So I said, fuck it. And I'm going to do more. Pardon the mess back there. Like I said, my kids keep coming back here fucking with my shit on my desk. But we're here to talk about Hassan Campbell being sued for $10 million by Supreme. And if you go back to my videos and when he was saying this shit, I called this shit. And I appreciate you for bringing it to me. Who brought it to? Who the one that brought it to me? I think it was Pro Winners that brought that to me the other day. And I finally looked into it today. I came across a video where some white guy was talking about it. I'm not sure if it was Preem's lawyer or not. And I was like, oh, wait, somebody did tell me that. But I called this shit. If you go back to my videos that he made, remember when 50 Cent told him to take that video down? I said, this is slander and defamation. He fuck around and get sued. I called this shit. Go back to my video of Hassan Campbell dissing Preem. You will definitely hear me say that somewhere, probably all through the video I'm probably saying. All through the video I'm probably saying, yo, this is defamation and he's going to get sued one of these days. Making up this bullshit. Yo, we found out that the one championship tournament is in Asia, Mr. Knowledge. The one championship tournament is in Asia. So he challenged me to a tournament in Asia. That nigga really think he in the anime. He need to be challenged. What he need to be worried about? It was you, Pro Winners, right? Shout out to you for that, bro. I appreciate that. Because I definitely called this shit. So we're going to take a look at that and see what's going on with him. See what Hassan got to say. Because I saw some clips on it. And instead of this motherfucker shutting the fuck up, he doubled down. He doubled down. Like the war really doubled down. He's a doofus magoofus. Would you think because you ain't got $10 million that you can't be sued for that? He hard. He gonna be taking the rest of your wages. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So let's take a look at what Hassan has to say. And I noticed, bro, what the fuck are you doing with your hair? Bro, this is like a whole wig now. This shit look like a whole wig. It don't even look like hair no more. That shit look like some shit. I don't know what the hell that even looked like. His hairline all fucked up. Bro, just cut that off. Bro, when we said cut it off, we meant baldy, nigga. You keep brushing the back of your hair onto the front. He keep brushing his hair from the back all the way to the front. And thinking that's going to cover up that big ass bald spot, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Let it go. Let it go. Can't grow it back anymore. Bro, let that shit go. The son of Mendoza. Right. You try to tell me that you black? I ain't never seen a nigga with that straight hair, with that type of straight hair. There's no way that you are black, bro. You are Dominicano. You're fat and pudgy. You might be Mexican. I don't know. Let's hear what he got to say. Hold on, let me turn everything up, make sure everything turned up.
You already know the rules.
Still doing the same shit.
When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. it don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button.
Yo, is it me or does that earpiece look just as cringy as the Bluetooth? I don't know why. It just looks just as cringy as the Bluetooth. All you did was swap the Bluetooth out for the earpiece. He still think that's some fly shit. That shit was fly in 2000, nigga.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Oh, you's an internet ass nigga. Only the internet. He reminds me of Pharaoh and what's the face? Hey Arnold, Fifth Element. You got to record everything. That's how you know that motherfucker. That's how you know that you're a liar. That you're a compulsive liar. Because only compulsive liars record shit like this and put it on the internet. All you have to do is show the paperwork. That's how you know the people think you're a liar. You had to. He's being sued for $10 million.
I'm trying to understand
By a group by Preem.
for the life of me
Why?
how I got a drug kingpin sitting in a cell sending the police to knock at my door.
He didn't send the police. The lawyer did. And that's who they usually send to serve him. Either it's going to be an officer or one of those server dudes. There's always one of the two. You made it seem like he went up and called the cops and sent them to your door. What the fuck? And I know you not talking, nigga. We got a whole video of you going making a whole police report. Because somebody sent food to your door.
This is the same dude that come from a generation where the saying is, and I quote, snitches get stitches. But this man...
See, there you go with the hypocritical shit. There you go being a hypocrite. You are a fucking hypocrite, bro. Because you were the same man that keep talking about, I didn't jumped out the car, 2 guns blazing at the police, and then the next video you talking about lock them up. What, nigga? One video, you the biggest gangster in the world. You the illest nigga from Bronx River. Next video, you talking about lock them up and I'm a civilian and then soon somebody else want to become a civilian. The nigga's in jail. He ain't a murderer. He ain't selling drugs no more. He been in jail for 20, 30 years now. He ain't part of that shit no more. What do you mean?
who was sitting in a prison cell where the rules is you don't talk to police. But he got police knocking at my door.
He talked to police every fucking day. When they wake his ass up, yard up, prepare for child, prepare for yard. What do you mean? And he didn't talk to the police, he talked to his lawyer. And his lawyer talked to the police. There you go again. You can get sued again. You's a doofus. There you go. Making shit up. This is how we got here in the first place. You keep making shit up. And you came to the internet like this a flex. You about to lose that car, that house. Oh, that house ain't. You better hope that you better hope them cars and all that shit is really in Lily's name, because they coming for it all. Karma's a bitch.
Just to give y'all a little bit of understanding, take y'all back. Supreme from the Supreme team admonished his son for threatening 50 Cent on the internet when he was making fun of the death of Irv Gotti. Behind the scenes for years, I've been dealing with Little Preem, talking to him on a regular, whether he...
Wait a minute. Did you just try to involve 50 Cent and throw him? See, you always doing that. Whenever you get caught up in some shit, you try to drag other people down with you. I noticed that a while ago. You always, every time you get caught up in some shit, you're like, oh, well, he ain't say something when this person did such and such, or when that person did such and such. Try to drag that person into it and bring them down with you. Whenever you fall, you try to grab whoever you can to pull them down with you.
Admonished his son for threatening 50 Cent on the internet when he was making fun of the death of Irv Gotti. Behind the scenes for years, I've been dealing with Little Preem, talking to him on a regular, whether he show y'all that or not, because some niggas like to throw rocks and hide their hands.
They didn't throw Little Preem under the bus.
So I went at Preem.
You see how corny you is, my nigga? You just said you be talking to this nigga behind the scenes and you cool with him, and then you throw him under the bus. Oh, he like to hide, but throw rocks and hide his hand. That's throwing him under the bus, my nigga. You see how corny this nigga is? He loves doing this shit. Whenever he falls, he tries to pull everybody down with him. Yeah, I'm not going in. He not that I'm not going down without a fight type of nigga. He that I'm not going down by myself. Y'all see that one video? Anybody seen that video where the dude gets caught for the robbery and he calls his homie up and say, dog, they got us. They got us. He's like, what you talking about? They got us for that robbery. Like, what robbery? He was like, that robbery we just did last week. He's like, dog, I'm not going to jail by myself. I can't do it. I ain't going. Y'all ain't see that video? That's Hassan. I'm gonna see if I can find it while we listen.
Because of the way he disowned his son. And I accused him of some things
that you shouldn't have.
One of the things that I accused him of is putting a hit, allegedly, on Little Preem's mother. The facts is the facts. Even though it's not my business, me being a son that didn't have my father in my life growing up, me being a son that saw my father destroyed by the same drugs that Kenneth Supreme McGriff.
Look, this is Hassan Campbell. This is a prime example of who Hassan Campbell is. I want y'all to watch this video and so y'all get what I'm talking about with him. Whenever he goes down, he tries to pull other people down with him. Watch this shit.
Hey, bro, they got us, bro. From the robbery we did last week. Yeah, they got me in the back of the police car. I'm calling you because you was with me. That's why I'm calling you. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll be at your door, bro. I'm bringing them to your door, bro. I'm not going to jail by myself, bro. I can't.
I'm bringing them to your door.
I can't go to jail by myself, bro. They asked me. I'm bringing them to your door, bro. I'm letting them know where you live, bro. We did it together, bro. I can't go to jail by myself. I can't go to jail by myself. That's about. We on our way. We on our way. We on our way. We on our way, bro. I'm not playing. I'm really in the cop car, bro.
Uncle
And they
Malik,
got
what's
me for
up?
that robbery. We did, bro. We did that, bro. I didn't do that shit by myself. You told me to go with you. I didn't ask you nothing. You came with that plan, bro. We on our way. I don't care. We on our way. We on our way, bro. I don't care.
No, this is
We
real.
on our way.
Bro, ain't no way he snitch on his friend like
That's real, bro. That ain't no skit. That shit is real. This nigga said, we did it. I ain't going to jail by my. This is Hassan Campbell right now. How he just threw Preem under the bus and just try to throw 50 under the bus. This is what he does. Whenever he goes down, he got to take everybody involved with him. Y'all mean to tell me he didn't tell on his homie? The way he be sitting up here telling on the internet? Oh, he definitely told on his homie, Eric.
Is being glorified in his documentaries. This is the part that kills me. I have my father in my life growing up. Me being a son that saw my father destroyed by the same drugs that Kenneth Supreme McGriff is being glorified in his documentaries. This is the part that kills me. And it kills me. It kills.
This is how we know that it doesn't kill you and you're just making up an excuse, because your excuse have nothing to do with the things you said. With everything that you said about this has nothing to do with it. You're trying to play the victim as if, oh, I did this because he was selling drugs when my dad was on drugs. Your dad was a grown ass man. What your dad was doing ain't got nothing to do with Preem. You trying to make a correlation between your dad and Supreme. I hope you go on the internet. I hope you go to the court with saying this stupid shit. Oh, please go to court saying this stupid shit. And the fact that you making videos, more and more videos, they're gonna. Oh, I can't wait to see the court case on this. They're gonna roll that TV in there. All Preem lawyers gonna spank you, bro. No diddy. You stupid. You're very dumb. You should have kept your mouth shut.
Kills me. You were in jail and they got documentaries on how you was one of the biggest drug dealers, drug kingpins in New York history.
What that got to do with it?
But when I repeat what the courts convicted you of, you're trying to hit me for defamation of character?
The courts never convicted him of trying to unalive his baby mom while she was pregnant. They never convicted him of that. There you go again. That's more slander and defamation. See, he's a doofus. This guy isn't smart at all. He's very dumb. Hey, I'm gonna be talking about Umar after this too. Right after this, I'm gonna be talking about Umar. So, if you want to come up when I get to the Umar part, I'll drop the link. But he's very dumb. They're gonna pull this video, the next video. I mean, the video that got us here in the first place. They're gonna pull that video up, and they're gonna be like, Your Honor, he doubled down. And okay, that's okay. He's a doofus magoofus. That's okay, He doubled down on it. Instead of keeping his mouth shut. Who's his lawyer? He obviously didn't
Your character is already destroyed, and you destroyed it. Look at the characteristics of the man. And even when it boils down to little Preem, pick a side, my nigga.
Then you throw Preem under the bus.
And I ain't even talking about me. I'm talking about your mother versus your father, my nigga.
Look at him. He's throwing Preem under the bus. Little Preem under the bus. Somebody who never asked you to jump up there and say anything. That man never asked you to jump up and say nothing. You jumped out the window and now your butt hurt because you're suffering the consequences. How you gonna try to make him pick a side between his mother and his father off a rumor that you came up with?
Your father's still in contact with the nigga that clapped your mother.
Look, lying again.
Allegedly.
Bro, allegedly ain't gonna work this time, bro. You didn't already said it before as something to be true. So saying allegedly now does not matter. You doubling down on it and you're still doing it. And now you bro, you oh my God. I would hate to be his lawyer. I would really hate to be his lawyer, bro. You about to lose everything because you can't keep your mouth shut. Because you're so addicted to the internet that you just had to run back to the internet and you think this is a flex. This is real stupid. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Your father
One of
in
the dumbest
jail
things you've done.
right now, still speaking to the dude that clapped your mother. He put a hit out on your mother, allegedly.
You really think this is
almost cost you your life and her life? But the funny part about it,
bro, you can't say allegedly after telling him to pick a side. Saying allegedly does not matter because you're saying pick a side as if this is really true. You're going at Preem's son saying you need to pick a side between him and your mother, your father and your mother, because he tried to do such and such and then try to add allegedly afterwards. No, you've already said it to be true before, and now you're telling the son to pick a side because you're doubling down on it. Oh, they're going to eat him up in court. They're going to eat him up in court.
Y'all want to know something funny? Because I'm not saying that Benny's a rat or he's not a rat, because I can't vouch for what Preem is saying, but you know what I can vouch for? That when it was all over the news that Supreme Kenneth McGriff had his baby mother shot, and the police, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police when they was looking to lock Preem up for the...
You just said it again. He had his baby mother pew pew. You just said it again. Oh, you stupid. You're very dumb, bro. You stupid.
Those charges? You know that Benny was the one? You know the light-skinned dude with freckles that's all over the internet being labeled a rat? I'm not saying that he ain't a rat, but I'm saying that he's the one that had little Preem mother drop the charges on Preem so that he wouldn't go to jail and do time because he didn't want his child. He had his baby mother clapped.
Still doing it.
And now you got the police.
You just said it again without allegedly. Bro, you are dumb as fuck. Oh my God. I've never seen somebody so stupid. So desperate for internet attention that you are willing to lose everything in the process, bro. This right here proves how far he will go for attention on the internet. This proves how far he would go for attention on the internet, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm flabbergasted. This is so stupid.
Knocking at my door? You know why I don't want nothing to do with the streets anymore? Because as a grown man, I start to realize, let me give you an example. You got dudes that says, you go in the courtroom and then at the top of the court it says, "In God we trust." And then these dudes go in the courtroom that believe in God. I ain't talking about you niggas that don't believe in God. And see, I don't know if I could do that. Put my hand up again as a grown man and swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, knowing that you lying. No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor, I didn't have nothing to do with none of these homicides, Your Honor, that you're charging me with. All 5 or 6 or 20 of them. No, Your Honor. A nigga didn't have nothing to do with all of these drugs being sold in the black community that you charging me with, even though I'm being glorified in the streets as one of the illest drug kingpins ever. You dudes go into court and they trick you into praying, or rather swearing in front of God Almighty, whether it's in the court or not. You solemnly swearing that you didn't do what you did. You lying, dirty son of a...
Then you're still trying to assassinate this man's character. Even though he's been found guilty for whatever he did, he was never guilty for unaliving his baby mom, or trying to unalive his baby mom. So that's defamation, and you're still doubling down on it.
And now you got the police knocking at my door for defending your son because of the way you disowned him. It's just something about you tried to stop him from coming into this world, allegedly. And I said something about it. And now you sending the police to knock at my door? It's bad enough the drugs that you put in the streets, I'm going to say it again, destroyed black families. It destroyed my family. But now you want to send the courts at me and take every penny that I got.
It destroyed your family, my nigga. Your dad would have did drugs either way. Your dad would have been on them drugs either fucking way. A drug addict is a drug addict. It doesn't matter who the dealer is. They still gonna do them goddamn drugs. The fuck are you talking about? He wasn't buying his drugs off of Preem. He probably was buying them off of the middle. He's not getting them directly from Preem. How can you blame one man for your dad's drug habit? Your dad probably wasn't even on the side that he was Preem was serving. You just want an excuse for what you said. You're coming up, you're pulling excuses for the shit that you said out of thin air. Your dad's drug habit has nothing to do with what you said. You did it for attention, and you thought it was going to make you hot, and now you're suffering the consequences. You always try to do this shit whenever you defame someone or talk shit about them and it backfires. The first thing you do is, oh, they're trying to destroy my family and they did this to me. Nobody told your dumb ass to jump out the window and run your mouth. Just like you're doing right now. You don't know when to shut the fuck up, bro. You don't.
My door? It's bad enough the drugs that you put in the streets, I'm going to say it again, destroyed black families. It destroyed my family. But now you want to send the courts at me and take every penny that I got and stop me from feeding my family when I made something out of myself for nothing and know I'm not rich. Y'all know how much it's costing me to pay for lawyers?
Well, you should have shut the fuck up, bro. You put yourself in this predicament. See, this is what I'm talking about. He's a professional victim. Hassan Campbell, you are a professional victim, dog. You're a professional victim. You start drama with people, and when that drama don't work and it backfires on you, the first thing you do is cry. You did the same thing with Wack. That's all you do. When Wack backfired on you with Wack 100 and he took your monetization, The first thing he did was, oh man, my family and this you try I made nothing for nothing and they trying to take it. Well, shut the fuck up then. You should have learned your lesson when you did the shit with Whack. That's your problem. You think you can come on here and say whatever you want about people, make shit up. You don't even come with facts. You be making stories up about people. And then when those stories backfire, we called this, sis. When he did this, when he said about Cream, I was like, this is defamation, slander, and you're going to get sued.
It's your ass, Mr. Postman.
I've been saying this shit for a while. One of these days, one of these celebrities is going to sue him.
Yep.
And they probably ain't even doing it to get the money. They know you ain't got $10 million. They doing it to drain your bank account.
Supreme lawyer sent that information in.
Right.
This ain't about no money.
It's about the principle. And they finna drain your fucking bank. And your lawyers is gonna charge you more because your stupid ass came on here doubling down. Y'all know how much I gotta pay for lawyers? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a whole lot after this video. Cause you ain't give your lawyer nothing where they gonna roll this joint in. They gonna take the original video that started this shit. They gonna take this one. This one is gonna be the deal sealer. They gonna be like, Your Honor, even after he got this our summons, this is what he did afterwards.
He's still running his mouth.
Right. And they gonna be like, you ain't learned your lesson. You got a problem. Bro, you want to cry about how they about to take everything from you, but you the one who put yourself out there and risked everything for internet attention.
Yep.
When we report on people, we report on actual videos or situations that actually happen.
Lemon pepper thighs.
I forgot about that. We report on shit that actually happened. You come up with stories that have not been proven to be true and put those things out there, knowing how big your channel is. And the thing about it is, this I know, he did this shit on purpose and ran to the internet. He got 400,000, 40K views on this, right? In 3 days. If you go to his channel and look, he barely breaking 10,000 views. So that's why he recorded it. Look at all the facts. He recorded the cop coming there. Well, he got a Ring doorbell, but you ain't need to show that footage. All you had to do was show the paperwork. And then made a video about it. You're an attention whore and a professional victim.
And I ain't even into the court yet. Do you know how much food this nigga took out of my kid's mouth? And I ain't even stepped in the court yet? Defamation of character? How a nigga that's sitting in jail with 2 double life sentences that had your nephew locked up, you locked up, the whole Supreme team locked up. Oh, I get it. So because your nephew is home from jail now, and you niggas ain't got no money no more, and you got hopes and dreams of getting out of the penitentiary, and Bimmy told you no without telling you no. Now you need money, so you.
Bro, you done threw three other people under the bus ever since you started talking. This ain't got nothing to do with Preem. Well, it do got something to do with Preem Jr. This ain't got nothing to do with 50 Cent. This ain't got nothing to do with Preem's son. This ain't got nothing to do with Bimmy. This is all about you running your mouth. And you still dragging other people. You definitely that nigga. When you fall, you trying to pull everybody down with you. That's what you do. Whenever you fall, you just want to pull motherfuckers down with you.
You desperate? Now Bimmy's a rat, but you taking me to court. Cool.
Now you're defaming. Boy,
Look,
you're
if
going to have a
Demi a
couple
rat, it
lawsuits.
makes sense that he took him to court.
Right. But still, you making double lawsuits because it still has not been proven that Demi's a rat. Double lawsuits. Oh my God, you're a fucking idiot. I would hate to be your lawyer. Oh my God, I would give you your money back so fast.
Como? In the words of Zip with the Drip, como?
Why are you stealing Zip shit, bro? He don't fuck with you. Stop stealing people's shit, bro.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo? You taking me to court?
Yes, that's the only way he can get to you.
Meanwhile, you going to court?
Like, yeah, your ass. Go to court.
Defamation of character, my nigga.
What did you think he can't send somebody after you because you're gonna run to the internet and tell about that. So the next best thing is I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. His fucking body. They playing chess, not checkers, nigga. And you thought you was gonna come on here and try to make him seem like a punk for taking you to court for making up lies about him trying to unalive his baby mom. You know how much, you know what that can happen. You don't realize in jail, trying to hurt women and children.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize what they do to niggas in there. That he could be afraid for his life right now because
I'll be back in a few minutes.
are
Mm-hmm.
because you made up a lie about him trying to unalive his pregnant baby mom with his unborn child. You know what they would do to niggas in jail for that? Especially if it ain't true. And then you try to make up some whole bullshit about how he ruined my family with the drugs he was selling. Your dad would have smoked that shit either way. So you trying to say if Preem wasn't selling drugs, your dad wouldn't have been doing drugs? A drug addict is a drug addict. They finding drugs anywhere they can. I guarantee you your dad had more than one dealer.
You got a documentary out glorifying the lifestyle that you lived, but at the same time pleading innocent. I hope you rot in jail, my nigga. I hope you rot in jail. That cell is the best thing that ever happened to the black community. That jail cell is the best thing that ever happened to you.
And that cardboard box you about to be living in is going to be the best thing that ever happened to the internet. That cardboard box you about to be living in, we told you, save some of that money. Save up some of that money. Matter of fact, you might have had to do this video to get your views up so you can pay for that lawyer.
Pray to God Almighty that you never make it out of that cell. Never, ever make it out of that cell.
If you do, you in trouble. I bet you do. I bet you do. After the shit you done said, I bet you do. It ain't because you want to be spiteful. It's because if he get out, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Hey, Lil Ribby, tell him. Hey, Lil Ribby, tell him. What? You better be careful there, little buddy. If he ever get out that cell, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
The sins that you committed against the black community and now you trying to destroy me again financially?
Nigga, how can you sit up here and claim that, point another finger at a nigga for unaliving people and going to jail for and selling dope and drugs when you claim you did the same shit? You claim you caught 3 bodies. We've actually watched you on camera terrorizing the black community. What the fuck are you talking about? How dare you? You got popped, allegedly, because you was out there terrorizing the black community, drunk. What about all the niggas that you claim that you robbed and unalived, and you jumping out the car, 2 guns blazing at the police? You know, man, all that shit go out the window now, right? When some real gangsters come through, all of a sudden you a civilian. When some real gangsters come through, all of a sudden you back to being a civilian. Oh, you was a goofy. You was a goofy, bro. You was a real goofy nigga, bro. This shit is crazy. Kakalaka, what's up? He said him getting died was the best thing that ever happened to him. Yeah, because if that didn't happen, he wouldn't be here right now. He wouldn't be listening to him.
Who sent you?
Who sent you? No.
It is what it is. When I go live, I can't say everything I want to say in this video. But when I go live, y'all stay tuned. I got a whole lot to get off of my chest about you, Kenneth Supreme McGriff.
And you still going?
Now hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you.
Oh, he's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen on the internet. I've never seen somebody so old, so dumb. All right, so I think he did a joint going at Whack 100 because Whack allegedly texted him. So apparently, Whack 100 texted him and told him, "Oh, you got 10 days," meaning he knew that the shit was coming. It is kind of weird how Whack always knows shit, bro. How you always know shit, bro? Like how the fuck?
Even when he don't know shit, he knows shit.
Right, bro. Like but it's already been established. Whack, he got to be an informant. He got to be.
You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button.
Boy,
You two gonna sue him for AI molestation in a couple more years. Watch what I say.
Boy, he be having wild weeks shopping at Canal Street, boy. You be loving that Canal Street shit, bro. Cause I've never seen you wear a brand that we know other than Pelly and Timberland. I have yet to see you wear a shirt that's a brand that we know. There's always some Canal Street shit.
It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Now,
that shit right there in the front bothers me.
If
this shit right here, bro, you clearly have a huge ball spot. It is very clear and evident to everybody that you got a huge ball spot. And you can literally see that you're brushing the hair from the back. I guarantee you, no, you look like you slicked that joint. You slicked that shit down with some gel. You ain't putting grease in that shit. That's age control or something. But I guarantee you wash that shit and put a blow dry to that motherfucker, that shit gonna look like Donald Trump when he got on the plane. Y'all seen that video of Donald Trump when he got on the plane? Guarantee you this whole thing going.
You mean when he fell down the stairs?
Yeah, I guarantee you, sis, that whole front going. Flutter.
Max.
Either you wearing a man unit or you brushing the back to the front.
Nah, he got that broke
put something out there on the internet because I didn't do my homework, I take it down.
Too late.
Out of all these years y'all know me to be on YouTube, when have you known me to go around just lying on people?
But nigga, your whole fucking YouTube career. You started your YouTube career off lying on people. You lied on Bam. said he molested you when y'all was in a full-blown relationship.
They was lovers.
You lied. You came in this motherfucker lying. You lied on Sarnetta, trying to say he tried to get you unalived.
Films.com.
You lie about Charleston White all every day, talking about you started his career. Nigga, the list goes on. All you do is lie. Now you're trying to cop a plea?
If I said something and I didn't do my homework, I apologize and I take it down.
Nah.
But when it comes to my life, why do I gotta explain? Or why do I even have to show paperwork to anybody when I show niggas the police knocking on my door, being served?
And some people may argue, okay, it's because Supreme need money, right? Just like Bimmy tried to say on MREC TV, Supreme only said that because they know their numbers will go up on a Supreme Team documentary. The first Supreme Team documentary ain't do too well. So they need a hook. They need a hook and a reel in order to grab people's attention so they can get some money and get some eyes on this documentary and get the views up, right? So now all of a sudden, Supreme will put out a defamation of character lawsuit against you at the same time that he says something about Bimmy being a rat for 40 years. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. It don't. Again, if I had that paperwork, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show you guys, yo, this is what's going on right here. Now, some people may say, oh, maybe it's a play for money. Maybe Bimmy gave Hassan a call and said, yo, you know, let's figure something out. Because as you can see, Hassan ain't said nothing about the whole Bimmy situation. Hassan been on 6ix9ine pause, and now he's on Preem.
What I miss?
He's on Jim Jones pause. You understand what I'm saying?
What did I miss?
Nothing much.
You see a rim, I better flush that toilet. I did flush the toilet. Oh, I get it, because my daughter came in and said, Daddy, you ain't flushed the toilet last night. No, I did flush it this time. We got them, our toilets ain't the flush joint, it's the button. And sometimes that shit get jammed. I didn't flush it last night though. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't flush it. But sometimes it's the button. Like it's one button for piss. It got one drip on it, a drip sign, and then it got the double drip where you gotta push it for the poop. And that shit be getting jammed sometimes. That shit is annoying. I ain't gonna lie, because you gotta sit there and with it. That shit is annoying. I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit, but that shit is stupid. But what I miss, sis, and Puff Pass. Tripsies? What I miss?
Nothing much. He was just going through. Basically, Hassan be lying and then get called on it. You ain't missed nothing.
Oh, and Puff Pass.
Usually, when something is trending, Hassan has something to say, but he's going to give his own intellectual perspective, which I respect. For this to come out now, saying that you got served papers for defamation of character from Supreme is just off to me. Something doesn't feel right. And
yeah, 40 people in the chat, 25 likes. Come on, family, get those likes up for me. I ain't asking for much. Just hit that like button. And wait till sis, when you see this Umar cartoon, oh my God, y'all are going to be crying when y'all see this Umar cartoon. That shit is so fucking funny. I was at work, damn near rolling around on the floor.
That's just my honest opinion.
First of all, champ, you played yourself because nigga, you got my number, my nigga. If you wanted to see the paperwork, my nigga, you could have asked me for the paperwork. But you know that the paperwork is real because you know I'm a real nigga. So instead, you just gonna throw shade. Because if you wanted to see the paperwork, which is coming soon, but why would I have to show you the paperwork? When the police was at my door, y'all saw the paperwork in his hand.
Nigga, he just said something was fishy about it. He could have been talking about Prime or anything. He could have been talking, it could have went either way.
Mm-hmm.
This you know you are an internet ass nigga. And you know you a liar. I said this in the beginning. This is how I know you know people know that you're a liar. The fact that you put the ring cam video up of the dude actually knocking on your door. You could have just showed the paperwork. But you know that people don't fucking believe you because of the last paperwork you put up about yourself was some bullshit.
Yeah, Supreme suing him, Nico.
Yeah, Supreme suing him for. Remember when he was claiming that Supreme tried to unalive his baby mom while she was pregnant with Lil Preem? Remember when I said they was that's defamation? He was going to sue his ass. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
I was right.
Y'all want to see the paperwork? Tune into Harlem TV. If you want to see the paperwork, tune into Harlem TV and make sure y'all go subscribe.
No, we got
and hit the like button
don't
over
even
there.
worry about it.
But you are right. You are absolutely right, champ. Something just ain't right. Out of all niggas that made videos and had something to say about Supreme, why me? You think I didn't ask that question myself, my nigga?
Because none of them said the shit that you said. The fact that you asked yourself that shows how slow and dumb you are. You know what you said. You know exactly what you said. Now you're trying to be a victim? Why me? What? Everybody that did a video on it reported on the things that were facts. None of them went at Preem saying you did this and you unalived this person, and then you try to unalive your baby mother pregnant with your nobody said that. Even 50 Cent warned you. 50 warned you and told you to take that shit down. What did you do? You jumped out another window. You came back and you jumped out the window with that Preem. Then walked back into the house and jumped out another fucking window. Doubling down, talking shit about 50 and Preem. You's a doofus. I knew your girl was coming. You ruined Ben Botta's life, and now your life is about to be ruined. Karma's a bitch, bro. You ruined Ben Botta's life lying on him. And now you are getting your just due. He is about to drain and liquidate all. You better hope all them cars and all that shit in your backyard and all that shit you've been bragging about. You better hope that shit is in. I hope, for your sake, I hope it really is in Wee Day. We know it is, but let's play devil's advocate. I hope it is, bro. Because you ain't got 10 million. And they take everything. You see, they just took Game House because he didn't want to pay that lady law. He swore he wasn't giving her a dime. They came and took his house. And he still took his royalties. Yeah. Boy, they're going to be taking that YouTube check. You're going to be on YouTube forever now. You definitely going to have to work for you. You're definitely going to have to be on YouTube now. You're going to have to do a whole bunch. You might as well just put your balls out. No, don't do that. You're going to have to do something extreme to keep these views, my nigga. Because Preem coming for that money. You said you want to talk shit on YouTube? Now I'm taking your YouTube checks.
Nigga, you think that I want to be sued for $10 million?
You should have shut the fuck up.
Out of all of the niggas that had something to say about Supreme, even the niggas that snitched on him, that got him doing life in jail, out the nigga that he want to take to court.
There you go again. This is a prime example of what I just said. Even when this person did that and that person did this, you coming at me, but you ain't come at this person that did this and this person that did that. No, nigga. Because none of these niggas said what you said. Stop trying to pull everybody down with you. You're going down by yourself, bro. 10 million. He want all that. Now I hope he don't try to settle for nothing. He gonna be like, oh, I give him 100,000, which he don't got. He's like, nah, I want all that. You said he broke, right? And he desperate in the last video, but
check your messenger, bro.
Not a lawyer. Huh?
Check your messenger. I'm sitting up here talking with the mic muted again.
He obviously not broke.
When he put that video up, 50 tagged him and told him, this is not a good look. Take that shit down. All I know is I hear Law and Order theme music in the background.
Then you about to lose it all.
They taking you to jail.
Ain't coming for that.
Taking you to prison.
He coming for that YouTube.
You think I didn't ask myself that question 1,000 times over?
The fuck would
you think I didn't ask myself why y'all
for?
don't ask WAC 100 if this case is real?
Why
y'all
we
don't ask
WAC?
WAC 100? How did he know
Wait a minute,
last Sunday?
pause.
He about to tell you why.
Ask myself.
He about to tell you why.
No, wait. WAC is not the plaintiff nor the defendant in this case. He's the defendant. So, just, oh my gosh.
He about to tell you why he's saying this, though, sis. He about to tell you why he's saying this.
That question 1,000 times over? You think I didn't ask myself, why y'all don't ask WAC 100 if this case is real? Why y'all don't ask WAC 100? How did he know last Sunday? He texted me while I was laying in the bed. I'm just joking.
Oh, this nasty bastard here.
That's not funny, bro. That's your wife, bro. Well, your so-called wife. Like, what you
I don't even know no more. And can't say I care.
You be on some stupid shit.
It's a messy relationship. Messy.
Right. You just be on some stupid shit, bro. But he about to tell you, you heard him. He said, why WAC text me last Sunday? Bro, you throw everybody under the bus whenever you go down, bro. You mean to tell me that this nigga be on YouTube, whenever he goes down, he throws everybody else under the bus? You mean to tell me when he was out there committing them so-called murders, he didn't do that then? Why is homie in jail for an unalive case that he said that he was involved in? But his homie went to jail.
Because he ain't really involved. He's sitting up here telling other people's stories like they his own. There's no problem with telling somebody else's story as long as you acknowledge that person. But when you pretend the story is yours, that's when you have a problem. Oh,
he told on that nigga, sis. He told on him. That's why he told on him.
Nah, but the nigga texts me. Talking about, you only got 10 days left, right? I looked at my phone because I don't speak to WAC.
You probably got the same.
So I calls the nigga. What's up, WAC? What are you talking about? You know you got 10 days to respond, right? How you know that? So then I goes into my, wow, these niggas is diabolical. Now I'm begging and pleading. Yo, could you help me? Because I'm a
45 people in the chat. You only got 20, 30 likes. Come on, family. Make those likes match the view, make the people in the chat for me.
Afraid. This is bigger than the lawsuit, my nigga. These niggas is diabolical. Yes, now I am afraid.
Now you're afraid. Now you're afraid. You just doubled down on that shit. Running your fucking mouth. The next video, you afraid. I told you he was going to do this shit. Yeah, I literally just said this. Told you he was going to do this shit. When he realized that this shit ain't a game, this shit is for real, I'm afraid for my life now. Well, you didn't think about Preem being afraid for his life when you made up that shit about him trying to unalive his baby mom with his unborn child. You did not think about that. So why the fuck should we care? You jumped out the window thinking that you can just talk shit in your little cozy home on your couch and think that you can't be touched. Well, he knows where you live. You see that motherfucking cop showed up to your door with that summons. That means Preem has your address. I think that clicked. Ding! Hold on, wait. This nigga know where I live. That light bulb went off, didn't it? Right after you was talking that bullshit. Wait
hey, Peach.
Peach, peace and welcome. Ding! Hold on. These niggas know exactly where I live. Hold on, Shadow. I'm about to look at it on my phone.
Wow, these niggas is diabolical. Now I'm begging and pleading. Yo, could you help me? Because I'm afraid.
Oh, he's stupid as shit.
This is bigger than the lawsuit, my nigga.
Hold on.
No.
They about to drain your bank account. You should have shut up, bro. Shut up. Sometimes in certain situations, you just need to shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I need to shut the fuck up too, but I don't be going up here making shit up about people.
That part.
Wait, which part? I need to shut up or I don't be making shit up about people? Both.
You don't be making. You know which part.
Both.
Your ass.
These niggas is diabolical. Yes, now I am afraid. Because the niggas that I'm used to beefing with, they see you in the street and they air you out. These niggas is playing in court. I don't know what role Whack 100 plays in this.
Yeah,
I don't know why I never spoke to nobody.
Wait a minute. You just told us that you scared for your life and then tried to be tough at the same time. Niggas, they see you and they air you out, but these niggas playing in court. Wait a minute. So you scared for your... Wait, hold on. I'm lost. She act like my sister when my mama finna whoop her ass. I ain't nothing for you. Eat some cookies too. Not just me. Right, that's what my brother used to be too. Well, they did it too. Hold on. I ain't the one that got caught. Shit, I remember on the bus, we all got in trouble. My brother and my cousin got in trouble for cussing the bus driver out, and I was a part of it too. And I cussed the bus driver too, but I didn't get caught. The bus driver didn't name me. Boy, did my cousin snitch on me. He was like, he was cussing him out too. Oh, come on, man. Sis, did you see the video of the bull that got caught? Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you one more time. I just want to play this. Shit is funny. Diabolical, sis. This shit is diabolical. This is Hassan to the fullest.
Hey, bro, they got us, bro. From the robbery we did last week. Yeah, they got me in the back of the police car. I'm calling you because you was with me. That's why I'm calling you. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll be at your door, bro. I'm bringing them to your door, bro. I'm not going to jail by myself, bro. I can't go to jail by myself, bro. I'm bringing them to your door, bro. I'm letting
said,
them know
I
what you
can't
doing,
go to
bro.
jail by myself.
We did it together, bro. I can't go to jail by
He made
myself.
shit worse for himself. You might as well. You was better off in jail by yourself because now the video's viral and everybody gonna know that you a fucking rat, bro. You know what they gonna do to you in there? You was better off going by yourself because now your homie ain't gonna fuck with you in jail. So you saying you don't want to go to jail because you need somebody to protect you. You just lost that. You should have just let him get caught on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Listen what he said.
I can't go to
Said, I
jail by
can't go to
myself.
jail by myself.
It gets worse.
We on our way. We on our way. We on our way. We on our way, bro. I'm not playing. I'm really in the cop car, bro. And they got me for that robbery. We did, bro. We did that, bro. I didn't do that shit by myself. You told me to go with you. I didn't ask you nothing. You came with that plan, bro. We on our way. I don't care. We on our way. We on our way. We on our way, bro. I don't care.
In reality, it's his word against his. So, and the dude was smart by not admitting to nothing. So there's absolutely no proof of him doing it other than his word. And his lawyer can say, you heard him, he say, I can't go to jail by myself. So his lawyer can play it out like he just was scared to go to jail by himself and he wanted to drag his friend down with him. That would have been my argument. But this is Hassan to the fullest.
Mm-hmm. None whatsoever, sis. None.
Kept this quiet because I was waiting to see what the lawyers was going to have to say dealing with this situation. So I was sitting up there. I ain't say nothing to nobody. Only a chosen few people knew what was going on with me. But you...
Nigga, you went and told the whole fucking world the moment them cops knocked on your door with the summons. You ran straight to the internet. He made it seem I kept it quiet and you didn't know. You just told us you didn't know about it until Wack said something to you. So you probably kept it quiet for that second, thinking, nah, Wack probably talking some bullshit. The second them motherfuckers knocked on your door, you ran straight to the internet. The fuck you keep what quiet, nigga? You can't even keep your butt cheeks quiet when they clapping. No Diddy. All Diddy for him. He said, I kept it quiet, only a certain few. What you mean, the 40,000 people that watched the video?
Was going to have to say dealing with this situation. So I was sitting up there. I ain't say nothing to nobody. Only a chosen few people knew what was going on with me.
You can tell he drunk too. Listen to how he say chosen few people.
Nothing to nobody. Only a chosen few people. I was sitting up there. I ain't say nothing to nobody. Only a chosen few people.
You can tell he drunk. Slurring like a motherfucker, bro.
Knew what was going on with me. But you absolutely right, champ. Something just ain't right. When a nigga like me, I'm the voice of the people. And some people, whether y'all like it or not, they believe in me. Whether you like it or not, some people believe in me.
Nobody believes in you, bro.
So when I say something, it hits different. And yeah, them lives that I did on Supreme, yeah, they rocked the internet. Of course, I put them on private. After he sent me a letter months ago.
Bro, you think that shit's still not on the internet? Bro, they can go to my channel. They can go to... There's so many channels. There's so many channels that have that goddamn video other than you. There's so many channels. You could put it in private all you want. That last video that you just made was enough to win the case by itself. It don't matter.
Yeah, coming on the internet copping please usually doesn't yield good results.
No, you double down on it, and now you want to cop a plea. Once you seen everybody video showing you that how fucking stupid you are, you jumped on the internet and cop a plea. Nobody want to hear that shit, nigga.
Threatening me. I said, you know what? Let me not play with this nigga. It's like my lawyer said. This nigga got too much time.
Now you saying he hold on, wait, what did he just say?
After he sent me a letter months ago, threatening me.
Now he just sent him letters threatening him. Yo, this nigga is a professional victim. If he sent you a letter months ago threatening you, bro, you would have definitely went right to the internet, bro. There's no
Right after he called the FBI on
right.
that little
Get the
card he
fuck
got.
out of here. We
I'll be
we
back in
supposed
a
to
few
believe that.
minutes.
You an internet ass nigga, bro. If he would have sent you a letter threatening you, you would have ran straight to the internet. Oh yeah, that nigga threatened me. Guess what, Pre? Ain't nobody scared of you, cause I get busy. I'm a street nigga too. That's exactly, you would have ran straight to the internet. There's no fucking way that he sent you a letter threatening you and you didn't go to the internet with him. Bro, get the fuck.
I said, you know what? Let me not play with this nigga. It's like my lawyer said. This nigga got too much time on his hands. But nah, these niggas are very, very calculated at what they doing. Very, very calculated at what they doing. And for me, I can tell you right now, Preem, you'll never get $1 out of me, my nigga. I have nothing in my name. I will never put nothing in my name. Nothing.
I told you he ain't got shit in his name. I told you he ain't got shit in his name. You know why? So that's not your house. You just told everybody that that's not your house. It's not your car. You living off of Lily, nigga. You are not. You keep talking like you smart. They very very calculated. We can tell that you're not calculated. And you just go off of drunk emotions, bro. You are dumb. You are very dumb. We don't want to hear you bragging about that house no more, because it ain't yours. We don't want to hear you bragging about that car no more, because it ain't yours. And I guarantee you he'll get them YouTube checks. The YouTube checks is in your name. I guarantee you you're going to get them YouTube checks. The YouTube checks is in your name.
At what they doing. And for me, I can tell you right now, Preem, you'll never get $1 out of me, my nigga. I have nothing in my name. I will never put nothing in my name.
Guarantee you will.
Nothing. I was already moving like that. I grew up like that. Nigga, you will never catch nothing in my name. You will never get $1 from me. But I'm not even going to.
So what you're telling us is exactly what I've been saying the whole time. If Lee tell you you got to go, you got to go. Because the house is in her name, the car is in her name, that backyard, her name. Everything we've been saying the whole time, you are a dummy. You a nigga that throw rocks and show your hand. You not a nigga that throw rocks and hide your hand. You a nigga that throw rocks and throw your cards on the table face up. That's what you is. He a nigga that just put his cards down on the table and play the game with them face up like, yeah, I got an ace right here. Nigga, I see your whole hand. You the doofus McGoofus. The goldfish in her name, the glasses in her name. So what you mean to tell us is the only thing you got to your name is a bunch of clothes and jewelry at 50 years old. That's what you're telling us. The only thing you got in your name is the jewelry, the clothes, and all them glasses. You are not smart. And then you just told us that you purposely put everything in Lily's name. So which they can use in court saying, Your Honor, he just told us in this video that he purposely put everything in his girlfriend's name so we can't liquidate his assets. Stupid motherfucker. You are very, very dumb. Very, very dumb.
Preem, I'll save Preem for my live, believe me when I tell you. Because he done opened up a can of worms and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop.
Keep going.
But yeah, I know a lot of niggas feel a certain type of way. Because everything, it's like a silent competition going around on YouTube with niggas that don't even compete with me. Niggas that don't even compete with me. I don't even understand how you got YouTubers that came on YouTube after me. And platforms that I've been on, they want to be on. Topics that I talk about is what they deal with. I do reaction videos. Now they do reaction videos. I mean, I understand.
Nigga, so you mean to tell me you was the only person doing reaction videos? You mean to tell me when you started doing reaction videos, there weren't 1,000 millions of other people doing reaction videos? You mean to tell me that you was the only one? Look at his face. This nigga look like a devil. He looks like a demon.
I am that nigga. I am that nigga. Whether niggas like it or not. And yes, there is all eyes on me. You know why? The same way all eyes is on any other leader.
You see, you notice when he does this all the time whenever he gets a little bit of shine? Whenever something happens to him where people start like looking at it and reporting, I'm that nigga, always all eyes, everybody want to be me. Everybody's copying my style. Bro, we are not watching you to be like you. We're watching you to laugh at you. There is a difference. I don't think you realize the difference between genuine views and views to laugh at you. Nobody's rooting for you, bro. The world is laughing. Nobody takes you serious. And the fact that you keep claiming, oh, I'm that nigga, and that shows your insecurity. It shows that you know that the world is laughing at you and we don't take you serious. That's all that means. The fact that you keep trying to, I'm that nigga and everybody want to be me and everybody, that shows that you insecure and you know that the world laughing at you.
When you love your people enough to use your voice for them and go against the grain. You niggas is working for the colonizer. Y'all on the front line for the devil. I'm working for the Most High. Using my voice for the people of poverty and pain. And some people just don't like that. But Wack, why you so quiet? Why are you silently in my DM telling me that I gotta go to court and I only got 10 days left, Wack? Huh? Why don't y'all ask Wack 100 how he knew I was going to court? Instead of calling me a liar. Why don't y'all ask Wack 100 how he knew I was going to court with Supreme instead of me calling me a liar? And if this topic is so big and everybody's talking about it, why Wack wouldn't have nothing to say about it? Why he didn't let the people know? So, Champ, when you said, why am I so quiet about it? Why would I want to open up my big fat mouth and tell the world that somebody suing me for $10 million? So other thirsty niggas out of the blue could just decide, well, I want to sue the nigga too. Just because they ain't got nothing better to do.
No. What you're trying to do is you're trying to stop all the other people from suing you that you slandered. Because you know the floodgates are open now. Oh, Preem suing him. Well, he did 1,000 videos about me. Why did I just sue him? You know the floodgates are open now. And you're trying to punk them trick them out of not suing your dumbass. And I knew this was coming. And I hope the floodgates open. Just like you hope that Preem sat in that cell forever and ride it. I hope they sue the shit out you. Because you slandered a whole bunch of people. You done made up a whole bunch of lies about a whole bunch of people. And the floodgates are open now. I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of other cases come. And they start looking at your videos. You know what? If I was that lawyer, I would go through your whole catalog and call every last one of these motherfuckers that you just slandered and be like, look, I'll represent you.
Champ, you played yourself, my nigga. Because you know you had my number. It's just that simple. It is what it is.
I'm trying to take the attention off
but
myself.
If you had to second guess me about me talking about a nigga taking me to court when I showed you the police knocking at my door, and now I must show the paperwork, yeah, there is something special about me, you jealous nigga. All of you jealous niggas out there. Because I guess I must be really, really that special that Preem is paying attention.
No, you're not that special. You're just the only person that said what you said. Dumbass.
And y'all can't understand it.
No, that's not it.
It is what it is, though.
That is not it, my nigga. Preem is only paying attention to you because you're the only person that said what you said. That's why.
You're big dummy. You're big dummy.
Right. If you wouldn't have said what you said, Preem wouldn't have gave a fuck. He would not have cared. But you said what you said. You made up these lying ass accusations. And now the nigga is suing you for defamation. None of the other people defamated him or said what they said. Said what you said. So yes, he's going to pay attention to you. Hold on, let me find these papers. Oh, here they go. So here's the paperwork. It says Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of Westchester, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, plaintiff against Hassan Campbell, defendant.
There's more documents on Harlem TV video.
Let me play that. I think I got it. Oh, let me see. Let me go to Harlem TV. Oh, hold on. No, not that. There it is.
Yeah, the streets is on fire right now. New York City is on fire right now. From Queens to the Bronx. We all recently heard Hassan Campbell. Yeah, Hassan Campbell came out recently and said Kenneth Supreme McGriff was suing him. Yeah, he said Kenneth Supreme McGriff was suing him for $10 million. Is the paperwork authentic? Is this
Not
real?
yet.
Y'all would be shocked. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides.
Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the program, y'all, because it's going down. The streets is on fire. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. We on the road to 100,000. I appreciate everybody that support the channel, that support the page. But we got to get right into this one. Before we get started, I had to go through a rigorous test also. You heard? I want y'all to understand. I don't just put out any.
Get to the motherfucking point.
Yeah. Hassan Campbell, he came out and said Kenneth Supreme McGriff was suing him for $10 million for a defamation claim. A lot of y'all out there didn't believe Hassan Campbell. Right? Remember when he said this? Pay attention.
I'm a little bit confused. Can somebody explain to me why Kenneth?
All right. We want to just get you the paperwork. We ain't got time for that.
Right?
All right.
I'm not going to read all of this stuff to the lawyer this morning. And she said everything is authentic. She jumped in the algorithm. You heard? This is a very serious matter. I just want to make sure I tell y'all that. It's a very serious matter. And I myself spoke to the lawyer this morning. And she said everything is authentic. She filed all of this stuff, right? So get your screenshots ready, y'all, because I'm not going to read everything here. I want to get to exactly what's going on, right? So as you can see, this was filed on the 25th of September, okay? That's when they put the 25th of September. She wrote that and everything there. All I did was put the black at the bottom, okay? Everything you're seeing here is authentic. They're summoning Hassan Campbell to come to court, basically. This is everything you're seeing here, y'all. Oh, let me take my banner off so y'all can get a full understanding of what's going on here, right? Kenneth Supreme McGriff against Hassan Campbell. So look, plaintiff Kenneth Supreme McGriff by his attorney, Lori Zeno, Esquire, and for his verified complaint against defendant Hassan Campbell alleges as follows. Plaintiff Kenneth Supreme McGriff is an individual currently incarcerated in federal custody and residing for legal purposes at 734 Franklin Avenue, Suite 192, Garden City, New York, 11530. So it says here, defendant Hassan Campbell is an individual residing, I can't put out, I blocked his address out, y'all. Westchester County and operates a public podcast with substantial online following exceeding 70,000 followers. Okay, y'all, look, just pay attention to this now, y'all, because this when it gets spooky. This when it gets real crazy right here, right? On or about March 25th, 2025, defendant published and broadcast a podcast episode titled Supreme McGriff Flashes Out on Supreme Jr., which was publicly disseminated to an audience exceeding 70,000 viewers via online platforms. In that podcast, defendant falsely, maliciously, and recklessly stated that, now this is what they saying that Hassan did, okay? Plaintiff was the biological father of rapper 50 Cent, characterizing him as illegitimate. Plaintiff.
You definitely did say that.
They going dead off that video he did.
Yep.
Ordered a murder for hire against 50 Cent. They saying Hassan Campbell said all of this.
He did. I still got the video. He said all that shit.
Okay. Plaintiff killed 50 Cent's mother.
Yeah.
Plaintiff abused and the
And I said that. I'm like, how you going off a fucking movie when 50 Cent said the facts weren't real? And a lot of the movie was made up.
Yeah.
neglected his own son, Cal, Little Preem. See, I had a lot of problems with this paperwork because a lot of words wasn't spelled right. Like Little Preem, if you look right there, it should be Prmee. You heard? Preme. It's Prem. So they calling him Little Preminus, right? But we know who it is. Cal, Little Preem, leaving him for dead on more than one occasion. Plaintiff was a deadbeat father, had never brought his son a pair of sneakers, hadn't spoken to him in over 7 years, and never loved him. Plaintiff was filthy, look, so they blocked out a couple words here, filthy, dirty motherfucker. I mean, yeah, I get the drift. Yeah, screenshot. Plaintiff had Cal's mother shot to induce a miscarriage, falsely stating that plaintiff never wanted Cal to be born. Defendants made these statements with actual malice, personal animus, and specific intent to embarrass, discredit, and harm plaintiff. So as you can see there, they basically breaking down everything that they suing Hassan Campbell for, y'all. This is all very real. I need y'all to understand this is very real. Following the publication of defendants March 25th, 2025 podcast, and they saying here, right? So I need y'all to pay attention. At least 2 other publications picked it up. So two other podcasters picked it up with significant followers, and they actually spreaded the word even more. You heard? That's what they saying. They spreaded the word even more. So if you look down at the bottom, these are the damages that they're suing him for, right? Severe emotional distress. So this is what he said that he's suffering. All right, y'all. This is what he said he's suffering. Severe emotional distress, damage to plaintiff's personal and family relationships, harm to plaintiff's reputation and public standing, interference with business opportunities, including active negotiations for a documentary about plaintiff's life, which would have now been stalled. So he's saying he had a deal on the table to actually, film I guess that's the documentary that just came out. I'm not sure. You're allegedly. Public humiliation and embarrassment. So these are the things that he's saying that he suffered, y'all. You heard? Let me see here. Jeopardy to plaintiff. Okay, so I need y'all to look at the very top. The very top of this, right? It says, this is another thing it says Hassan did. Jeopardy to plaintiff's safety while incarcerated, particularly given the allegations of crimes against women and children can trigger retaliation and prison violation, unwritten prison code. You heard? So he basically is saying, this is what he's basically saying.
That's what I said.
He fears for his life.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the ex-drug kingpin from Queens finest. He's basically saying he fears for his life because anybody can do anything they see this.
Pause. So what he's saying is what Supreme lawyer is saying is that there's a fear for Supreme's life because of the allegations that Hassan put on him that nobody can verify. And he's doing this not out of ignorance, but out of malice, meaning he doing it to be nasty. Okay, you can keep playing now.
Yes. I'm just being honest. You did something to women and children, and we know they don't play with women and children inside, so the defamation, including slander and everything like that. What else we got here? Plaintiff demands compensatory punitive damages and the amount to be determined at trial, but not less than $10 million. So yes, they are suing Hassan Campbell for $10 million. So this was the pre-litigation. I believe they sent him a demand letter in the beginning that he probably ignored or he didn't get or whatever. Prior to commencing this action, plaintiff's counsel served defendants with a letter of intent demanding that the defendant publicly apologizes to the plaintiff, immediately cease and desist all defamatory statements and publications, and pay $3 million. Okay, y'all hear me? They wanted $3 million right off the bat to make this go away. And Hassan must have didn't respond or something. So that's why they're coming now for the 10 million. You understand? Okay. So this, what is this? Way of professional judgment against defendants and follows compensatory in the amount of no less than $10 million. So yeah, as y'all can see, this is the lawsuit. I'm giving y'all everything. Screenshot, do what y'all got to do. Cost of attorney fees, initial amount no less than $1 million. So this attorney that I spoke to this morning is no less than $1 million. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look, all I did was alter the address and the words down by the numbers and stuff like that. So yeah, there goes the stamp of approval. If this is what y'all looking for, there goes the stamp of approval, y'all. So, and as you can see, Kenneth Supreme McGriff signed these papers. Yes, he signed these papers. So I'm telling y'all, this is very, very real. This is very, very real. You see his lawyer signed the papers. So there's 8 pieces of paper here. This is very real. So I got to ask y'all, who would have thought a once ruthless ex-drug kingpin who's spending the rest of his life at the moment, we don't know if he's going to come back on a pill, we don't know what's happening, is suing Hassan Campbell, a podcaster, a YouTuber, for $10 million and wanted $3 million up front first. You heard? And look, y'all let me know, does this man have a case? I don't want to make any opinions on this. I don't want to put my...
Yes, he does have a case. He does have a case, in my eyes. I feel like he does. And I'm not trying to be biased. Hold on. He does have a case because he's fearing for his life. You made up shit that wasn't true, that don't make sense. You came up with all time. You use a movie that was said that was not 100% true. You didn't name Preem as the actual character in the movie. So, yeah, I think he got a case. But that's Hassan Campbell in a nutshell. I want to get to this Umar shit so I can go to bed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. So let me find this shit. Because Lennon live too. So probably gonna take intergalactic rib tip. Oh, wait, let me go back up. Brother E5 Tunde intergalactic rib tip. Here we go. This shit is funny as fuck. Sis, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, rock this shit.
That's never too much, never too much, never too. Oh, he finally did it. 15 years, 36 fundraisers, and at least 4 block lists later, he finally got doors. Well, plywood pretending to be doors, but let's see what's going on. Oh, my beautiful black brothers and sisters, my mocha goddesses, my caramel frappe goddesses, my Marvel Africans, comedic Africans, my no limit Africans. Behold, welcome to the first Pan-African charter school built entirely on faith, fumes, and Facebook donations.
Y'all got air conditioning in there?
Air conditioning is for colonizers. We cool ourselves with discipline and shape, brother. Come on in. Let's take a look. Now, make sure y'all put a donation before y'all come in the door. But come and look.
Woo, ain't nobody smell that. That's ancestry, discipline, or is that fun? Oh my God. We going in here for real.
Brother, you sound like a straight up hater. What, you a Nubian YouTubian? What, did Lennon send you? You going to Sarah suit and said he matter of fact, what a goony goon. Matter of fact, we ain't got time for this. This is a celebration. Get him out of here. We ain't worried about you right now, family.
Nobody don't smell that.
Now over here, Here is where the next generation of Pan-African engineers will imagine air conditioning.
This the classroom?
Indeed, sister. Energy flows better in smaller spaces. It keeps the melanin circulating efficiently.
Nah, man, it look like where you keep the mop and bad decisions at, man.
And this is the science lab, family.
And where your equipment at, honey?
The ancestors are the equipment, sister.
Bruh, somebody gonna catch a degree in heat stroke in this motherfucker before they catch a degree in science.
So, this what, the nurse's office or something like that?
No, sister, this is the healing station. You moisturize the mind by moisturizing the melanin. See, if you were with the FDMG, you would know this.
That girl shining like rotisserie chicken in there.
This right here is the spiritual cleanse station. We wash away colonizer energy with frankincense and forgiveness.
Oh, what they drinking over there? That ain't no water fountain in. They said they was installing the hydration system in here, bruh. That look like a Fiji bottle with a goddamn hose on it.
We don't drink colonizer tap water here, brother. This is African aquatics.
This is African aquatics.
Well, that boy just washed his hands and smoked, Bro, about to catch a 3rd-degree blessing over there, man.
Man, you out your African ass. Mine, you think my kid going here? I at least like this nigga. Let's go to the gym, family. Let's go. Come on, let me talk to you real quick. Big Papa. Yeah. Where the honey's at? Big Papa. Oh, my people. Today we rise. Today we rise. Today we rise.
Man, this shit's stupid.
This institution is built by black hands for black minds. Unplug the colonizer current. We run off sun and the spirit. Yeah, y'all definitely off the grid and off the damn budget up in here. I'm leaving. Yeah, get out of here. Brothers and sisters, calm down. We will find our way to the light because we are the light.
Shut your dumb ass. I'm sick of this nigga.
Good evening, my double mocha chocolate sun-kissed diamond caramel delicious brownie dip fuzz dripping nougat filled queen. How you doing today, baby?
Well, I'm good, Dr. Uma. I love your work and everything. You doing it out here for real.
Ashe, sister, ashe. You single?
Well, for now, until I find my king.
Well, you may have found him, sister. You may not even know it yet. Do you embrace the king and queen lifestyle, allowing your king to have many concubines?
Nah, what's mine is mine's. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's your problem now, sister. You're lost. but that's just one point off for you. You fine. You smart. Stand up, turn around, and look at the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey's picture for me, and tell me what you see.
Let me go back a little bit because I missed something. I missed a couple parts. Let me run this back. I don't need to be a dickhead. I want to run this back.
Raises and at least 4 block lists later, he finally got doors. Plywood pretending to be doors, but let's see what's going on. Oh, my beautiful black brothers and sisters, my mocha goddesses, my caramel frappe goddesses, my Marvel Africans, Comedic Africans, my No Limit Africans. Behold, welcome to the first Pan-African charter school built entirely on faith.
Anybody hear that shit? That's what I was thinking. My No Limit Africans. Nah. Yo, this dude is hilarious.
Goddesses, my Marvel Africans, Comedic Africans, my No Limit Africans. Behold, welcome to the first Pan-African charter school built entirely on faith, fumes, and Facebook donations.
Faith, fumes, and Facebook donations. Oh my God, this dude is underrated.
Wait, y'all got air conditioning in there?
Air conditioning is for colonizers. We cool ourselves with discipline and shea butter, brother. Come on in.
Air conditioning is for colonizers. We cool ourselves with faith, healing, and shea butter. Oh my God. Yo, I need to know this program, bro. I will cook niggas if I can find this program. Somebody find this program for me. I think this the shit that Mr. Judge been trying to tell me about. Oh my God, I will cook niggas on this. The shit I would come up with if I had this program.
Ooh.
Let's take a look. Now, make sure y'all put a donation before y'all come in the door. But come and look.
Woo, ain't nobody smell that. That's ancestry, discipline, or is that fun?
Brother, you sound like a straight up hater. What, you a Nubian YouTubian? What, did Lennon send you? You going to Sarah suit and said he get, matter of fact, what a goony goon. Matter of fact, we ain't got time for this. This is
Yo, I was watching an interview. Speaking of this, I was watching an interview where Umar was said, none of the donors have asked me for transparency. Marianne was a donor.
Mm-hmm.
She asked you for some transparency. There have been plenty of donors. He said none of his donors, he said all the people that asked for stuff are not donors. But then when the donors ask, I guarantee you he's going to put a limit. Oh, if you only donated $20, oh, you need to donate $100,000 for me to give you transparency.
celebrate. Get him out of here. We ain't worried about you right now, family.
Nobody don't smell that.
Now over here is where the next generation of Pan-African engineers will imagine air conditioning.
This the classroom?
Indeed, sister. Energy flows better in smaller spaces. It keeps the melanin circulating efficiently.
Nah, man, this looks like the mop and bad decisions at, man.
And this is the science lab, family.
And where that where your equipment at, honey?
The ancestors are the equipment, sister.
Bruh,
watch when y'all see the water fountain.
In heat stroke in this motherfucker before they catch a degree in science.
So this what, the nurse's office or something like that?
No, sister, this is the healing station. You moisturize the mind by moisturizing the melanin. See, if you were with the FDMG, you would know this.
That girl shining like rotisserie chicken in there.
This right here is the spiritual cleanse station. We wash away colonizer energy with frankincense and forgiveness.
Oh, what they drinking over there? That ain't no water fountain in. They said they was installing the hydration system in here, bruh. That look like a Fiji bottle with a goddamn hose on it.
We don't drink colonizer tap water here, brother. This is African aquatics.
Well, that boy just washed his hand and smoked, Bro, about to catch a 3rd-degree blessing over there, man.
Man, you out your African ass. Mine, you think our kid going here? I at least like this nigga. Let's go to the gym, family. Let's go. Come on, let me talk to you real quick.
Yo.
Yeah. Where the honey's at? Big Papa.
Yo. That's him too, right there. He even put himself as a character. This dude right here with the black light TV hat, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that made the video. Shout out to Black Light TV. This dude is funny. He do the best SETI impression of Black Power. Black Power. That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh, my people. Today we rise. Today we rise. Today we rise.
Man, this shit's stupid.
This institution is built by black hands for black minds. Unplug the colonizer current. We run off sun and the spirit.
The colonizer current.
Yeah, y'all definitely off the grid and off the damn budget up in here. I'm leaving.
Yeah, y'all definitely off the grid.
Get out of here. Brothers and sisters, calm down. We will find our way to the light because we are the light.
Shut your dumb ass. I'm sick of this nigga.
I'm sick of this nigga.
Good evening, my double mocha chocolate sun-kissed diamond caramel delicious brownie dip fuzz dripping nougat filled queen. How you doing today, baby?
Well, I'm good, Dr. Uma. I love your work and everything. You doing it out here for real.
Ashe, sister, ashe. You single?
Well, now, until I find my king.
Well, you may have found him, sister. You may not even know it yet. Do you embrace the king and queen lifestyle, allowing your king to have many concubines?
Nah, what was mine is mine's. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's your problem now, sister. You're lost. but that's just one point off for you. You fine. You smart. Stand up. Turn around and look at the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey's picture for me and tell me what you see.
Okay, I just, you know.
The ancestors. Lord have mercy. Good googly moogly consciousness over cookies. Oh my God. You are hired, sister.
Really, for real? See, you ain't even asked for my credentials or nothing like that.
Sister, you don't need none of that. It's my shit. I mean, you know, I don't have no credentials. I mean, we don't worry about what the white man paperwork got to do, sister.
So, Dr. Umar, what's the starting salary for this position?
Sister, the starting salary is spiritual fulfillment.
Wait a second, ain't no pay for this?
No, you will be compensated in ancestral credits. That's worth way more than fiat currency, sister.
So you're trying to pay me and
He said ancestral credits. Oh man, that nigga's diabolical.
For this position?
Sister, the starting salary is spiritual fulfillment.
Wait a second, ain't no pay for this?
No, you will be compensated in ancestral credits. That's worth way more than fiat currency, sister.
So you trying to pay me in vibes and reparation points or some shit like that?
Sister, you...
Yeah, right. Well, I think I'm gonna teach somewhere that has a little bit, you know, more, let's just say electricity.
Electricity?
They laughed at Garvey too, but look at me now. We open, sister. We open.
Wide open for a building inspector to shut this shit down.
Get your ass on. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. 2199899.
Okay, class. If Dr. Umar started a GoFundMe in 2014 and opened the school in 2025, how many years did it take?
Infinity.
Incorrect, young prince. The answer, my young kings, is divine timing. We do not move by clocks, we move by consciousness.
Hey, where them drums coming from?
Well, that's the Prince of Pan African's band. They go with me everywhere.
I just wanted to learn fractions, gang.
And fractions you shall learn. If a brother donates half of his paycheck and the other brother donates his whole spirit, what do you call that?
A tax write-off?
No, we call that Pan-African sacrifice. The ancestors are the IRS of righteousness.
Oh, Dr. Umar, should I continue the lesson or?
No, sister. The ancestors are speaking through me now. Plus, I see a weave of oppression trying to suffocate your scalp.
Ooh. Not the stocking cap.
Now that is liberation. That is growth. Now, class, what did we just witness?
He said that the stocking cap. Oh my God, diabolical.
Not the stocking cap.
Now that is liberation. That is growth. Now, class, what did we just witness?
Shrinkage.
And that, my students, is Pan-African mathematics. Class dismissed, but your third eye remains in session.
Can we at least get some homework or something?
Oh yes, you sure can. Just manifest me another donation and we can do that for you.
Man, my mama need to come pick me up. Real, this is...
You say, man, my mama need to come.
Praises to the ancestors. My sister, you walking in here looking like a cinnamon raisin soul Swiss roll scroll with a hint of divine butterscotch liberation.
Thank you. Peace, Mr. Umar. Thanks for having me. The gym's smelling like vibes in here today.
Oh, thank you, sister. That's frankincense. Purifies ignorance in the air. Welcome to the spiritual epicenter of the Prince of Pan-Africanism's Enlightenment Center.
That's powerful. So let's talk about the school. What makes FDMG different?
See, this ain't no regular school. This is a sacred ground, a fortress of black consciousness. We don't just teach math, we teach melanin.
Oh, that sounds all accredited and stuff. How is that being funded?
We are funded 100% by the black community. No grants, no government, no colonizer currency tainting this temple, sister.
So you won't take money from white people and stuff like that?
Absolutely not. I will not be compromised by the mayonnaise mafia. I will not be compromised by the mayonnaise mafia.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you only take money
Listen
from
to what
black
they say.
folks.
Yes, ma'am. From the community for
Listen to what they say.
the community.
Like, they get their paycheck from the white man, then give some to you. So if you won't work for the white man but accept money from the people who do, isn't that kind of the same thing, just like washed in cocoa butter?
But you must be one.
Bam. Boom goes the
Watching
dynamite.
cocoa butter. I'm done.
Boom goes the dynamite. That's basically what it is.
Yep.
You say, I'm not going to take no money from the white man. I want y'all to go to work every day.
Yeah, they always talking about working at the plantation, but they love to take that plantation money.
Right. But the ignorant part about it is, the fucked up part is, he's saying, I'm not going to go do it. Y'all go do it and then give me y'all money.
Yeah, and then cuss you out for working for the white man.
Right.
And tell you to spend more next time.
Right.
One of them Nubian YouTubians.
Next time, make
That's a good question.
Oh, I got one more and then I'm out. Where is it at? This dude said a lot of stuff that I agree with when it comes to Umar. This dude was live for 2 hours. He got 100 views. This dude funny as shit right here. He called him E5 Tunde Intergalactic Rib Tip.
Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade Intergalactic Rib Tip has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for a school that still hasn't fully opened.
Dr. Ifatunde Ogunde Intergalactic Rib Tip.
Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade Intergalactic Rib Tip has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for a school that still hasn't fully opened. Some people call him a visionary, others call him a scam artist. But this video is not about whether Dr. Umar Ifatunde Rib Tip is right or wrong. This video is about a far more important question. Why do people keep donating to leaders like him in the first place? Why do people give their hard-earned money to someone they've never met? Why do followers defend leaders more fiercely than they defend their own families? Tonight, we're going deep into the psychology of financial devotion, the emotional triggers, the identity traps, and charisma that make people not just followers, but investors in a dream that they know will never come true.
Oh, yes. When you come to the grand opening, drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to the grand opening, you must drop a donation in the box, brothers and sisters. When you come to...
I guess you just got to say brothers and sisters after everything. And that for some reason that made people donate. Hit the cash app at the PayPal, brothers and sisters.
The grand opening, you must drop a donation in the box.
Reason number one.
For the grand opening, you must drop a donation in the box, even though they already done donated to get the school open. You telling them that they got to drop a donation in order to come see the school that they paid for.
The need for a savior figure.
Streets was free to drive
People
on.
don't fund a person. They fund an outcome they desperately want to believe in. Every movement begins with a promise. I will save you from this, that, or the other.
Bridge.
Oh wait, that just rung. Like I caught it at first, but then it fully registered. Oh my god! You talking about that troll off of Shrek?
Now I'm more like the troll on the Billy Goat and Billy Goat Gruff.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'll save you from whatever system the system has done to you. Dr. Umar embodies a response to black frustration about the educational system, the justice system, and the cultural system. Donating becomes a symbolic act, as if you're helping your people, as if you are part of the solution. People are not buying a school, they are buying a feeling, empowerment, hope, righteousness. People don't donate to Dr. Umar
You heard him? People are not buying a school, they're buying a feeling, hope, faith, righteousness. They think they're doing something for the black community by donating to one cause.
because they know what the school is going to look like. They donate because they know what they want to feel like once and if the school exists.
You know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? Do you know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? You know what I think I'm going to do before the summer's out, brothers and sisters? I think I'm going to have a cookout.
Reason number 2, the emotional transaction, not logical, emotional. This isn't economics, it's emotional economics. The decision to donate is not made through logical cost-benefit analysis. It is made during heightened emotion. Dr. Umar Ifatunde Intergalactic Rib Tip speaks in a way that evokes urgency, injustice, and the heroic path forward. Classic motivational cadence similar to pastors and political leaders. Dopamine is released when people feel they are a part of something righteous and important. Donating equals I matter. I'm doing something powerful. When people make donations, they are not looking at bank statements. They are looking at their reflection. They don't ask, can he build a school? They ask, am I one of the people helping my culture rise?
PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
Reason number 3, brothers and sisters, the charismatic control mechanism. As we know, charisma is currency. Dr. Umar speaks with authority. He speaks with no hesitation, no self-doubt, and humans naturally follow confidence. His cadences are like religious sermons, layering emotion, identity affirmation.
He ain't never lied. Yo, he breaking this. This is a good breakdown. This is a very good breakdown of what's going on with Umar and why they donate.
And calls to action. He positions himself as the only one brave enough to speak the
This
truth,
ain't the one I want to
and
show.
that creates an
Right
us
here.
versus them narrative. If you challenge him, you are seen as betraying the cause, making followers close ranks around him. People don't just follow charismatic leaders, they protect them. Because the moment they admit their leader is flawed, they have to admit they are flawed, and they have to admit they were fooled.
And I said this from the very beginning. There's no shame in admitting that you got fooled. You had a genuine heart, and this is when you corrupted your heart. When you knew that this man was flawed, but continued to keep protecting him because you don't want to admit that you've been duped. I've said this 1,000 times about Young Pharaoh fans, Hassan fans, Umar fans, Polite fans, Dr. York fans, all you niggas. You don't want to admit that you've been duped. Right, or duped or scammed. You don't. You don't want to admit that shit, so you'll keep playing along with it.
And that is more painful than just losing their money.
That's what snow bunny hopping is all about. It is a symbolic attempt to get in the bedroom what you can't get in the real world.
Reason 4, brothers and sisters,
what?
The sunk cost fallacy and identity entrapment. Once people invest, they don't want to leave. They want to be proven right. People feel a deep need to justify their donations, even if they never see results. The more they give, the deeper they tie that leader into their personal identity. Give, the deeper even if they never see results. The more they give, the deeper they tie that leader into their personal identity. Criticism of the leader becomes criticism of them. They can't walk away from the lie, so they double down to make it true. It's not just about the money, it's about their dignity. If you walk away, it means you've been fooled. But if you stay and keep believing, you can still be a part of the victory when it happens. The possibility becomes more powerful than the reality.
Let him hate. Let him hate. Let him hate. Let them hate.
Reason number 5, brothers and sisters. This is bigger than Dr. Umar. He's not a one-off. He's part of a psychological pattern. This phenomenon appears in political campaigns, churches, celebrity fan bases, and influencer cults. People like Kanye West, people like Donald Trump, people like Dr. Phil, and these mega church pastors, all of them use that same blueprint of vision, plus identity, plus charismatic certainty. People don't donate to individuals, they donate to the version of themselves they want to be. It's easy to call these people stupid, easy to call them dumb, but the truth is we're all vulnerable to it to a certain extent. Humans are wired to follow bold voices that promise meaning, identity, and a better tomorrow. Some donate to Dr. Umar, others donate to political parties, others donate to televangelists. The face changes, the psychology does not.
Yeah, he definitely spends facts on this joint, yo. And it's a hard look at the donors.
Look at me, boy! Don't you smoke crack!
Yes, sir.
You see that little white rock over there? See this? Look. See this shit?
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
I told you, look at him.
He don't feel shit.
See this shit?
Let me get 2 for 3.
He don't feel shit because he
coked
this shit.
Let me get 2 for 3.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
In conclusion, brothers and sisters, hope is the most powerful currency in existence. Whether you love Dr. Umar or think he's misleading people, understand this. His followers aren't dumb. They're not dumb. They're stupid.
Dumb than the motherfucker.
They are human.
They're not dumb. They stupid. Dumb and stupid. Stupid.
They are responding to the same emotional forces that drive stock markets, religions, elections, and revolutions. People don't just want change, they want someone to believe in. And as long as there's pain, as long as there's injustice, there will always be someone who rises up and says, give me your trust, your loyalty, and more importantly, give me your money, and I will lead you to the promised land. The real question is not, why do people donate to Dr. Umar? The question is, who are you already donating your emotions to without even realizing it?
This guy did a good analysis. I'm going to play this one guy and then I'm done. He did a very good analysis. Is that Uncle Malik?
Mm-hmm.
You missed the cartoon, huh? But this guy right here did a very good analysis. Where is he at?
Oh.
There you go. He did a very good, he had some very good commentary.
Let's just say I had kids with a white woman. They could not enroll in Umar's school.
But here's the thing, Vlad. The school was never going to be done, so you could say anything. You can say it's a school for goddamn leprechauns. You know, you can say anything.
On Sunday, I clean
Oh, if you would
the
like to come
toilets in the
up,
future
just let me
school for
know.
our children. And on Sunday, you worship white Christ. Who should be talked about? Me or you? Not all my Christians worship white Christ, though. I'm just being sarcastic. Some of my Christian family recognize that Christ was an African. See, they got.
And you know how I know that's his shit? What are you cleaning the bathrooms for before you get everything else done?
Because it's just a show.
Right. That and is his shit.
Malik said drop the link.
Okay. Put the link in the chat is in the chat right now.
Got paint on the toilet. One of my paint day people got paint on the toilet. Brand new toilets. They got paint on the toilet, didn't even wipe it off. Same thing in the other toilet.
Where's the paint?
I don't mind cleaning. I have no problem cleaning, brothers and sisters.
Why are you cleaning the toilet with a washcloth?
I've been trying to ignore it, but it's starting to piss me off, gang. It's starting to really piss me off, man. Dr. motherfucking Umar, bro. I mean, shit. I used to always watch his videos and just giggle. You know what I mean? My understanding of Dr. Umar was that this was all a bit. Okay? I thought this shit was all a bit. I thought he made money off of being the goofy Pan-Africanism pro-black guy on the internet. He always has this weird take, some crazy take. Some people might call him racist. Some people call him just ridiculous. But at the end of the day, I always found the dude funny because I thought it was a bit. But the more you look into this situation, you're starting to understand that Dr. Umar is one of the most elite grifters amongst grifters out here, bro. He's been able to literally fund himself off of the thought of an idea. It's almost like a startup company where people put hundreds of thousands of dollars into it and then the people disappear into the clear blue. It's literally that scam, but ported over into social media, folks, because we got to talk about FDMG. FDMG this, FDMG that, FDM motherfucker. Man, FDMG to the fucking moon, okay? Dr. Umar has been saying for not 5 years.
What's up, Unc?
Nephew, how you doing, man? And how those babies?
Doing all right. I'm gonna let me move this out the way.
Good. Peace, love, and light to the my sister Trip C and the listening audience. Thanks for having Uncle on again, man. I'm always honored and privileged to be able to provide my people with valuable and useful factual research information. Thank you.
Right. I just wanted to go over this little interview that he did with I forgot what this channel name is.
YouTube be in struggle.
His name is but he said a few things in there that I caught that was a bunch of lies.
Yeah, well let me before you do that, let me set this up for you all because it'll make a difference. This brother here that's doing the interview, don't let him fool you. He's a friend of Umar. He's done several videos with Umar. Matter of fact, if you've seen this video, they mentioned the recent one he did with him. Not this one, but the one before that. So I just want to let the audience know that this guy, it's kind of like you can take it like he's asking him serious questions, but then you can see it's kind of like a slow pitch at the same time. I just want the audience to understand why, nephew. So go right ahead.
No, I understand you.
Yeah. So, and what I wanted to really discuss also, I don't know if you've touched bases on it, but I thought the people should know that about the email that I sent out to my YouTube family, as well as to other shows that I've done away from YouTube, and the importance of me sending that out. Have you mentioned it to the audience?
No, actually, that's why I wanted you to come up, and so I'm gonna take this down. And hold on, let me take that down and put. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's why I had you come up because I wanted you to discuss it because you can do it better than I can.
Well,
So
actually,
we
if you
don't
don't
even have to
mind,
watch that.
if you don't mind it, I can go ahead on and read it, nephew. If you don't
Right,
mind.
right. You don't even have to watch that video. We can just do what you.
Well,
That's why I had you come up.
okay. Well, like I said, I don't want you to do. I don't want you to go out of your way and do anything where I'm messing up your show, man. I ain't no
No, you
celebrity or
didn't.
nothing.
You didn't.
I
Actually, I
just,
wanted you to come up. I did that. I only put the video up because you left
well, I
earlier.
know
And then
you. Yeah, you
come
wanted
back.
me earlier, but you know,
Yeah,
nephew, and I know you and my little brother Manny Rock understands. My trades keep me busy, man, and you guys got to
I know.
remember. I got these. I got this rites of passage program over here with these three boys, and then I got. I've been spending a lot of time with six of my 10 grandsons, man. So my hands are full. I mean, literally.
Right,
So
I understand.
you know, and I know you understand, especially being a family man. But anytime I turn you down, brother, it's only because, you know, I use the terminology that duty calls, and so I just want
Yeah,
you to
I
listen.
never take offense to it. I never, because I
Well, you
understand
know,
you got a lot of things to do.
I just wanted to make sure that the people understand. All right. Well, this is a letter, brothers and sisters, that Lene Stacks, along with Mary Ann Lorient, the movie producer of The Awakening, the $68,600 settlement. They thought it would be a good idea because I found out through Lene in our communicating that she actually has a better relationship with the citizens surrounding the bandos, as well as some city officials than Umar does. I was really shocked to hear that, but I did kind of research it and found out that was true. So with that being said, she asked me to come put a letter together based on my experience as a 35 plus year contractor who have worked in all environments, including mold, mildew, and what have you. And then what she's basically going to do, she's going to not so much submit this email that I'm going to read, but she's going to take the points of it, the root of it, and put it in the letter and pass it out to the citizens of the community as well as to some city council members. Because what really pissed the citizens off, nephew, and the audience is when Umar tried to, well, he didn't try. He literally got on and publicly badmouth Wilmington in terms of, you know, because people believe this crap, man, that they actually was trying to sell the bandos all of a sudden, never tried to contact him. And then, you know, the chief of staff, that brother, he sent Lennon Honor the breakdown of every time that they had contacted Umar, which is for almost a year, you know, and so that really kind of, I don't know, for some reason that out of, you know, that opened the citizens' eyes to where basically, brothers and sisters, enough is enough. And now we're also dealing with what's called health issues. And before I get into the email, because I'm not going to be long, I'm very, very tired. Um, um, the fact that, you know, the things that were said to me in preparing this is something that I want our people to seriously think about. You know, set your feelings and emotions aside other than where they're needed and think about, you know, when this was asked of me to do. Um, and I don't think this has been touched on enough. And if it has been, then okay, we'll touch on it again. But just think about this, brothers and sisters. This this behavior with these bandos, especially contaminated bandos, this wouldn't be tolerated in the white neighborhood around white children. See, and this is the stuff that we don't
Nope.
think about. You know what I mean? And go right ahead on nephew. I just wanted to touch on why it
No,
was
I was
so
just agreeing
important.
with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was just
yeah,
agreeing with you.
yeah. And see, and this is what we have to start keeping in mind. And as you know, and my little brother Manny would know, and even our sister Trip C, um, this goes. This also coincide. Remember when we were explaining to the people why Umar intentionally is not accepting, as far as we know, accepting money from white folks because it ties right into what I'm saying and the email. See, white folks is you're going to have to give them some answers. See, white folks get up off their ass and they go down to city council and they raise hell. White folks get on the phone and make phone calls. I'm not saying that we don't. I'm not. I love my people, but I have to call it the way it is because this has only went on as long as it has went on, regardless as to how you feel about it, because we as a people have allowed it. And so just like you create Umar, like the scientists in the laboratory with the project, it's going to have to take the collective people. It can't just be done on YouTube. This helps. It puts a dent in the building, but it's not going to knock it down. The same people that invented Umar are the same people that's going to have to bring him down, because as long as he have those buildings, brothers and sisters, they are a money pit. Okay, as long as he have those buildings, the scam is going to continue. Anytime a person will take themselves filming, cleaning shit out of a toilet as a means of progress, illusion of progress, that alone, if nothing else, should tell you the depth, the low that he will go to keep this scheme going. So I just want to give the audience a build up as to why I'm doing this, because and that way the email will make perfect sense. So if there's any questions, you guys can go ahead and answer it, because I won't be on much longer after I read it. But I'm just letting you guys know why it was asked of me to do it. And furthermore, again, I want you all to put yourselves to put in line the fact that if this was a white man, it would have been eliminated to being done to black people. If these buildings with the serious, has nothing to do with the inside. I don't care about the inside. You guys can continue to care about the inside, and I don't know why, because I have made it clear, and I will do that again tonight. There's enough violations outside to where the inside could look like Prince's studio at his home. It wouldn't make a difference. It just wouldn't make a difference. Okay? Because mold and mildew are the number one and two diseases that cause upper respiratory problems for human beings overall, but especially for children. So keep that in mind. So this is what I wrote about a week or so ago. Manny, my nephew here, has it. All of the top YouTube shows that I've been on has a copy of this, as well as Lene Stacks and Mary Ann Loriant. So it says, Sister Lene and my YouTube family. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you perfect.
Okay. Sister Lene and my YouTube family, hoping to find each of you in high spirits, good, if not great health. This is a short list of health concerns we chatted about on our sister LLC, that's the Lady Luck Club, recently. Keep in mind, brothers and sisters, this is about a week ago. Thank you for requesting my input under my 35 plus years in the building and construction industry. I will only focus on the health concerns to the public of the abandoned vacant buildings exterior, outside, including all the stairs and the staircases, as well as the ramps. The mold and mildew are poisonous to the touch and even the smell in the air, because, brothers and sisters, you have what's called like gas is a silent killer. You can smell it, but you can't see it. Keep in mind that mold and mildew are the same. They may not necessarily uh, uh, be a smell that you can directly, but indirectly, it's very poisonous to walk up to those buildings and take a picture standing in front of the mold and not wear a mask and not wear gloves. So I just wanted to break that down as I go. The mold and mildew are poisonous to the touch, especially, brothers and sisters, if you touch your mouth, your nose, your ears. You know, if you have asthma, you're going to go into immediate asthma attack. Any type of upper respiratory problems where you use inhalers or whatever, the way that mold is coming off those buildings silently can affect you also silently long term, just like it can with the people that he's allowed inside without masks, because it's what we call a non-controllable environment, which means the mold and mildew is sitting there, brothers and sisters, without any treatment at all. And furthermore, keep in mind that we have the winter season coming up in Wilmington, where you're going to get more rain and you're going to get snow, which turns into water. And fluid, i.e., water, is the number one contributor to growing mold and mildew. So this is why I'm taking the time so this stuff can make sense to you all, especially with you not having a copy of the letter, but you're hearing it, and I'm breaking it down for you in the clearest form that I can from a contractor's point of view. I'm not a doctor, I'm a contractor, but I have dealt with mold and mildew treatments on buildings in my years of construction across this country. So I just want to make that perfectly clear to you all. And so before I go any further, I will not, if anyone wants to go on their own and take pictures and all that like we've been doing, I would highly recommend you wear a mask and wear gloves. And I'm going to cover this as well. It's in the letter. Even the grass is contaminated, because what's that brother's name, nephew, that did the it's called Flam. His name is Flam something. He came from New York and filmed the whole building. What is his name?
I forgot the dude name, but I know
You know
exactly
what
what
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about,
about.
though, right? I'm
I
only
know
saying that
exactly what you're
because
talking about.
thank God that, unlike a lot of people, he even showed the grass. And if you go back and look at his video, brothers and sisters, you'll see the green mold in the grass. That's called algae. That's what you get in lakes and rivers and in nasty aquariums, you know, in fish tanks. That's also a poison, but that's a poison that grows in soil like grass and weeds and trees. So we're not just dealing with the mold and the mildew from the building, we're dealing with the algae from the grass, which I will recommend if you go there, make sure you have your feet totally covered. And by the way, as anything that I do with my reputation and the reputation of these shows that I stand on, my nephew and Manny and all the others, this is all verifiable information. You know, you can Google it, call your doctor, whatever, and talk to them about three things. And number
His
three,
name is
call,
Famer too.
yeah, that's him. Exactly. Shout out to that brother. Did a great job because he showed the grass and others
Manny,
didn't.
man, shout out to Manny. He the one who texted me and told me to tell you.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother Manny. Me and him going to talk later on when I get a little rest. Anyway, brothers and sisters, so I won't keep you long. I just don't want to. I want to make sense, though. I want everyone to understand this, because this is not just for my nephew Remy. This is for all of you. This is the purpose of the show. This is why your comments and all that are important, because we all have to educate each other. And it's not just about Umar. This is for you to have. This is information that you can always have for the future in case you come into these issues ever again. So we're not just talking about the mildew coming off the building. We're not just talking about the mold coming off the building. We're also talking about contaminated soil. So yes, the soil underneath the ground under the Environmental Protection Agency report is contaminated, but the actual grass that he's talking about having barbecues and first Fridays and all that, you know, not only may you not don't know what kind of dead animal that you'll be in there, but we do know definitely that it's contaminated with what's called algae. So let me get through this email, and that way I don't really have to stop, because I've explained to you pretty much what the email is going to cover. It says, this short list of health concerns we chatted about on our sister LLC show recently. Thank you for requesting my input. Under my 35 plus years in the building construction industry, I will only focus on the health concerns to the public of the abandoned vacant buildings exterior, which simply means outside, including all staircases and ramps. The mold mildew are poisonous to the touch, and to the smell, even in open air. These contaminants are the 1 and 2 causes for upper respiratory infections for children, especially, but humans overall in particular. Followed by lead, which is something else a lot of us hadn't talked about, which is another contaminant that's in paint and in water. And that may also be a health issue with the water system at FDMG. I recommended in this email, brothers and sisters, that the water be tested because, again, this is all documented history. Mildew, mold, and lead in paint and water systems are the number 1, 2, and 3 in this country for upper respiratory problems. If you don't have respiratory problems, they can bring them on slowly but surely, like a Kansas or like cancer or any other internal disease. But again, especially again, if you suffer from asthma or any type of upper respiratory disease, even if you use a CPAP machine or you use an oxygen machine, these contaminants that I'm speaking about on the grounds of those bandos will set all of that off into motion. And if you have respiratory problems, it'll simply make it worse. So I just want to make that clear, which is why, again, I said I recommended to the city that the water also be tested. And not only is he maybe using the wrong paint, we know he's using the old paint because, brothers and sisters, that is paint from way back when Moyer School was still around, and it's been closed. You guys keep thinking about the 6 or 7 years Umar has had the building. Technically, brothers and sisters, for the record, the buildings have basically been sitting since 2013. So we're looking at an 11-year stretch. So he's already using paint that we know is at least older than 11 years, because if the building's been closed 11 years,
Right.
the paint was used on the buildings while the buildings was functioning. You understand, nephew?
Right.
Then the paint
Um,
could very easily be 15 years old. That's another issue. This is why this letter was asked of me, and it's going to the people it needs to be, because this is beyond a money scam, brothers and sisters. We're dealing with health now. And we all know
right.
your health is your wealth. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive, what area code you live in. It doesn't matter how much you make on your job, okay, who you're married to, your husband, your wife, or your children. Okay, if you're in bad health, land up in the hospital from a inside terminal disease, which is what these causes, then you're as good as dead. Your health is your wealth. And so thank God the tenants care, the citizens care enough now to where they want to at least take this information and kind of get the ball rolling under the health conditions. Because again, this is not something that white people would tolerate in their neighborhood, and they definitely wouldn't allow their children to have access to buildings like that, especially on the outside. Now remember, these kids once played inside, and we don't even know how safe that is. So imagine being able to just walk up. Kids are curious, okay? They may want to go over there and see what that black mold is about. Next
Right.
thing you know, they playing outside. They didn't touch their eyes. They didn't touch their mouth. They didn't touch their ears. And there you go. So when you inhale that
Exactly
stuff,
right.
it enters your system through your bloodstream. So in closing out this email, I said I highly recommend that the mildew. Okay. Oh, let me start over. I said, oh, I recommended that the issue with the water system of FDMG, testing of the water is highly recommended. Mold and mildew cannot be painted over, no matter how many coats of paint. They must be treated by professional contractor, okay? And does not go away nor gets any better without the mentioned required treatment. Brothers and sisters, the longer the mold and mildew sits within the exterior walls, the less likely it can be removed. The entire exterior building should have down water spouts. Remember, I did a series on this with you, nephew. should have down water spouts installed immediately, as they control and are responsible for all waters, not just away from the building, the walls, but again, getting the water away from the foundation to continue to contaminate the grass. That's why the downspouts attach into those white pipes you see sticking out of the ground. We call them conduits. That pipe goes underground and takes the water into the street. Why? Because you have to get the water away from your building. If you live in an apartment building, no one on this feed should live in any residence that don't have a downspout. I don't care if it's even an apartment building. If you do, you got a problem, and contact your landlord or your contractor or whoever, because they're not for decorations and they're not for you to throw up there and let a tennis ball come down. It is to remove the water from the walls of the building because of mold and mildew, and to remove the water away from the surrounding foundation into the streets. Here at my house, all my downspouts point, the front of the house points towards the streets. All the downspouts on the side of the house point down towards the streets. All the downspouts in the rear of my home, where my deck is, point towards the back street of my back where my camper is parked. Okay, because there's a reason for that. You want to get the fluid away from your home, your apartment building, even your dog's house, because sitting fluid is the number one contribution. Basically, water is the food for mildew and mold, brothers and sisters. Water is the fluid, is the food for mildew and mold. Let me close this out with something that's very important to the grass that I was talking about with the algae. And that is, excuse me, y'all, I'm not on my phone. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me finish this up, and because this is the area that's going to talk about what I've already said, but I just want you all to see that it is indeed in the report, because the sitting water also breeds water mosquitoes and water flies. So you all have to keep that in mind. Water mosquitoes and water flies. And this is also, let me finish it up here. I know I might be all over the place, but I want my people to get a breakdown versus just reading an email. Okay. And so I go into it down here when I started off saying the entire exterior building should have water downspouts installed immediately, as they control, like I said, and are responsible for all waters, rain and melted snow, etc., staying away from the sidings of the building, the roof, and the surrounding foundation and grounds. Sitting waters, brothers and sisters, especially contaminated, causes algae buildup in the weeds and grasses and trees, and attracts bugs like water flies and mosquitoes. Failure to do so ASAP will only cause the water to make the mold and mildew problem worse, as sitting water, as I've already said, is the main contribution to making mildew, mold, and algae. There are many professional opinions these are my professional opinions as a certified union carpenter, framer, drywall hanger, sheetrock, finisher, taper, texture, and all phases of interior, exterior painting as a painter. I can only hope these very dangerous, serious health issues surrounding the entire exterior of the FDMG compound are addressed ASAP, as the contaminants are poison and open to public and passerbys with likely possibilities of upper respiratory infections for years to come. I hope this valued information helped. Please contact me, including by phone, if you have any further regards. And it simply says my name, certified contractor, building and construction. Any questions, brothers and sisters, before I get out of here?
Not from me.
Any questions?
No, I don't have no questions. You
And as
answered
I'm
everything
reading on the
I
screen,
read in there.
as I'm reading on the screen, Manny is providing some very, very important information. So again, brothers
Yeah,
and
that's what
sisters,
I was doing. I was reading what
it's
Manny was
not just
saying.
about what I say or even Trip T say, or read these comments because it helps you really understand the seriousness of what we're dealing now. Now, remember, this is beyond money. Take money out of this. We're dealing with issues, and we know there's already an EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, report attached to the information that you can get off of Wilmington's Delaware website. Brothers and sisters, I don't care what you call them. I don't care what Manny call them. I don't care what I call them. I don't care more so what Umar call them. The only thing that matters is these buildings remain on the vacant property list of the city of Wilmington, Delaware, and that is what they are. If they were a business, if they were a school, then they would be pulled up under business and school, which simply means that in 7 years, going January will be 7 years that Umar has had these bandos. Absolutely, positively, nothing has changed. And brothers and sisters, take this information. Use your internet from wherever you are. You don't have to be in Delaware. The number is on the screen to call. You don't have to be in Delaware to send an email or fax. Just do me one favor in closing. Think about the children. Think about the elderly. Think about everybody, because the mold is coming off of those buildings, and all Umar shows y'all, because they fall under what we know, illusion of progress. Make sure they're on camera where that nice bright yellow and black stripe can show. But in closing, brothers and sisters, remember what I told you. We have a wet winter of rain and snow coming. If the mold looks like that now, growing daily, what do you think those buildings are going to look like when the winter season has come and gone? So again, I was asked to do this with the help of many others. There's other people that's going to be doing things like I'm asking you guys to do, because get your mind off the money. The money's gone. Family, the money's gone. This is about the health and well-being of every person in that community. And we all know it's considered a Browning area. It's a poor area, which means it's dominated by Black men, women, children, elderly, and disabled. The number and information is up on the screen. Do your part. You can't just do your part getting on these shows commenting. Use that 877 number and call. Use the information and reach out and let the people know enough is enough. You're concerned about those Black children, just like the white folks and the white politicians, if they were dominating Wilmington, Delaware, would be concerned about the white children and the white elderlies and their grandmothers and their grandfathers. And the reason why, again, in closing, this has went so long, brothers and sisters, I'm not blaming us, but we have to do more than do YouTube shows and make comments. You have to get on the phone and call. No different than you should attend PTA meetings for your children's school. You can't just be sending your kids to school. Well, you can't just be getting on YouTube and other shows commenting. Use the phone number and say, hey, look, you know, I'm a donor. Ain't nothing happening. No, I don't care about the money. I care about the health issues, because I've been doing studying and researching and this, that, and the other about that mold and that mildew. Health is what gets people's attention even before money. Health gets people attention even before money. No doctor. That's why I can't drive. I haven't been able to drive since 2017. Once I had spinal cord surgery and still was getting numbness in my legs, I have the same beautiful black doctor, a sister that takes great care of me. She said, "Oh, hell no, nephew. Not on my watch, Mr. Muhammad." She suspended my license medically because people don't play when it comes to medicals. Doctors ain't putting a license, just like contractors, on the line for no bullshit. So what we decided to do was step up the game and get this shit from a health issue and now see what the excuses are going to be. So thank you, nephew, for having me on, man. Thank you for the work you and my queen, Trip C, continue to do.
I appreciate you,
Okay?
man.
Because again, as long as Umar has those buildings, this scam is not going to stop unless the people do the work. The people stop depending on politicians. See, when I was coming up under Huey, the saying used to be what? All power to the people, black power. We took the power from ourselves and gave it to the politicians, which is why politically we find ourselves in the condition that we are in. Because a politician is like a police officer. You pay them, you vote for them. See? And it is your responsibility to hold them accountable. I don't give a damn what 50 states you're in the United States or even outside of this country. If you are tired of this scam, and more so, you are now being made aware of the health conditions in black and white, use the same internet to send out a letter, to send out an email. Use your same cell phone and pick up that phone. My little brother Manny has provided you, and it don't take but a minute to submit a complaint and let the people know. Like Popeye said when he was getting ready to fight Blue Dog. This all I can stand, brothers and sisters. I can't
I
stand
had
no
all I stands and
I
I
can't
can't
stand no
stand
more.
no more.
I can't stand no more. So again, nephew, thank you so much for having me, giving me the opportunity to do this. Trip C, thank you for working with my nephew. Thank all of you that have contributed, even those in the listening audience that comment and share your information. This is what it takes. Because again, brothers and sisters, this is not about bringing a black man down. Dr. Huey, Dr. Khaled, and even the Nation of Islam under the teachings with Minister Farrakhan. A man, a black person that has access to you is more dangerous than the Ku Klux Klan in a sundown city after dark. Because they have access to you, brothers and sisters. Umar don't have to put on face paint. Umar don't have to put on a Ku Klux Klan hoodie. Umar don't have to put on a Halloween mask. He can walk right in and fit in. Why? Because he looks like you. So he's more dangerous because of this one word I keep telling y'all. And the one powerful word is access. He has access. So let me get out of here, man. I'm very, very tired.
Me
Thank
too.
you for having me, man. And when I get my copy of the actual letter from Lene, because remember, she's going to take my point out of it. When I get my actual letter from Renee, I'll make sure you and Trip C get you guys a copy. Okay?
Okay.
And I promise you that. Other than
Appreciate
that,
you.
I just simply ask the brothers and sisters, man. So let's bring this stuff to a halt. Enough is enough. And we're dealing with these kids' health. And remember, if they can run in and out of that building while Umar is on duty, is recording, remember how easy it is to walk up and touch that mold, touch that mildew, run over there in that grass in their sandals or what have you. And the next thing you know, because remember, intravenous diseases come slowly like cancer. For that matter, we don't know who may be affected way back from Umar when he first got those buildings and he was letting those people in, cheering him on and all of that. You don't know because the air hasn't been tested. But I
Remy.
will take.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
Remy, Manny said that he wants you to show the pictures of the mole or the video.
Oh, man, Remy can do that if he wants to. That would help. I don't have to be online for him to do that. But if you have time, nephew,
I don't know
go
where
ahead
it's
on
at.
and show it to him. If not, get to it another time. But
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it another time because I don't know. I
I,
don't feel like putting it right now. I'm tired.
I'm surprised that the people haven't. We've seen enough videos to know what it looks like. It's right there. Ray Charles can see it from his grave. Just let's get this handled. Thank you guys for having me. Peace, love, and light. Assalamu alaikum. I'm out.
All right, thanks. I appreciate you. And I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm. That's why I turned my camera off. I'm starting to doze. I work 12 hours a day. I ain't gonna lie, man. Next time.
Time to go, Betty. Bye.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live streamers, y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, here with my sis, Trip C's. You're live in the treehouse on Rim Rum TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.
MIG going crazy. I've been out of my body, but I've been doing fine. I've been stacking my cash, I'm working overtime. Taking drugs, I told my twin go pull another line. I've been praying to my God that all my kidneys fine. Stacking money, stay ready, this life shit not a race. In the real nigga category when they nominate. Been a hustler since birth, I cannot just jog in place. Yeah, my aura so big it be hard to hide my face. Ain't no checking me, I'm super fly, ain't no catching me. I be trying to stay up on my grind, bad bitches testing me. Old friends getting mad, I leveled up, they ain't getting next to me. Some shit we don't get to choose, and this rap shit is my destiny. Pour it up and I sip, just spilled lean up on my kicks. Took a Canadian to the trench, she got out with different kind of stitch. I do shit that these niggas wish. Took a nigga bitch and fucked her in the whip. These niggas hating, I don't even trip. Dripping on a hater, I be seasick. Coming for it all, trying to get paid. Know I'm from the trenches, you ain't crime paid. Got a thing